Welcome back, everybody.
Oh boy.
How are y'all doing?
We doing
Good.
What are you doing?
So, quick recap of last session.
Nothing major happened.
Nothing major happened, yeah. You all arrived separately, two small groups, but at the gates of Elzirat on the day of the Sun and Moon Festival. You all went into your own mischief, particularly Tristan. But, you all got a chance to kind of explore a little bit of the city, encounter a few things. When the sky started darkening, you all made your way to the Eastern Pavilion where the Princess of the Kingdom was addressing the city, as well as performing a song in Celestial. And as the sky grew pitch black, 3 portals opened up on each side of the stage, and on the stage, several cultists and a wizard burst out, attempted to take the princess. A demon gorilla also burst out. Taric valiantly tried to get away with the princess.
It's close.
He got pretty far,
We're freaking getting
but
at it, man.
he ended up getting knocked out, and the princess was taken by the demon gorilla
They had a wicked
through
jump.
the portal. It had a wicked jump.
Yeah, that was
I did not see that coming.
Yeah. And
They're sick.
despite your best efforts, princess was taken. A few cultists escaped. A few were killed. You guys did kill a reasonable amount of them. Reasonable.
Yes, they're like corpses piled up there.
Yes. The guards of the city are inspecting the corpses that you guys left behind. You briefly met the king as well as his protector Crybonius, or Crybo.
Or other things.
Yes, or other things.
He cries when he bones.
Seabos.
And he cast a spell that pulled up a ethereal version of the portal that was on the stage, and determined that the portal was opened from a location on the plain, northeast of where you guys are. And then Laz successfully learned the spell, so he will be able to use it.
Since no one else volunteered.
Since no one else volunteered, so Laz is the only person who knows the spell
We're
currently.
full casters.
Yes, full casters. I don't think half
There doesn't always
casters
be
have
full casters.
enough ability to do it. And the charge was brought to you. Please bring her back for the sake of the city and the kingdom. And we left off you guys not really knowing who each other were, what just happened, or whether or not you can trust each other with gold.
That is true. I'm learning whether
I don't know what you're talking about.
whether or not we can trust.
Yeah.
He did decline the gold.
I did. Yep.
Crybo gave each of you 50 gold to buy supplies, perhaps take a rest if you need to. You did just have a pretty massive combat. And that's where we left off. So, what do you all do? If you need a brief reminder, the last thing that happened was Laz tried to palm some gold that he was giving to Aravae, and it was noticed.
Yep.
And hands were shook, coins were dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Is there 5 gold on the ground?
I think Aravae picked it up, maybe.
No, I
I'm
only
not
have
sure.
the 5 gold. I don't know what happened to the other
And
5.
as a
Someone
reminder,
picked it up and handed
I
it
think
back
it was
to someone
Laz
else.
picked it
maybe,
up.
as a reminder, there is no portal.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
not reopened.
It was just investigated.
It was
It's
an
just
illusory.
investigated, like an illusory
echo
sort
of
of
it.
version of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It gives you some
Right.
sort
And
of
it gives you some information,
base.
and Laz knows the spell now, so he can use it to get information. And, yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I was going to ask about how the spell worked, but I don't
Find
know.
out.
I don't know anything about the spell. I don't cast spells.
What time of day is it currently?
It's sort of late afternoon by this point.
Okay.
It's a weird day because of the total eclipse. So it was like midnight for a
Is
little
it?
while.
It's done now?
It's totally like it's finished now because of the time spent going to the palace, talking to the king, coming back. So It is mid-afternoon.
And does it
Late.
seem like in terms of like people around, are most people back like in their houses now, or is it like is there
Yeah,
still
the streets are
substantial?
still there's still a reasonable amount of lights. So there's people aren't really celebrating now because word is starting to spread of
something
what happened.
Yes.
And when the bells rang out to signify that the performance was starting, like everybody closed up their shops and games and things. So there's still activity on the streets, but more just kind of normal activity. A lot of people have returned to their houses since there's nothing to celebrate.
Right. Because Taric, you turned down the gold, and then did you start walking somewhere?
I
Like,
started
once per
walking
day?
away, but then I
When
saw the
you're
commotion surrounding
first level without
my
experiencing spell slot.
gold, and I
Once per day,
decided I
so
better
per
come
long
back
rest is gonna be
and
my
sort it all
next
out.
aspect.
Okay, I was gonna say if you left somewhere, I would have went. And
Yeah,
followed.
yeah, no, that I think
It's
we're-
just my thing does short
We're not
rest.
gonna
Yeah,
stick
so
around,
The trackers
are we?
Well,
Oh,
wait.
that's right on your book.
That's what a cat does.
Classic.
Cats do be doing that.
Such a noodle.
So,
I mean, hi, I'm Aravae.
Oh, we're
Oh,
doing
we
that.
don't know
are
each other's names.
Yeah.
hello, Aravae.
Oh,
I'm Laz.
oh,
I am so here for this.
We'll dip an Olo there.
what does that mean?
Just
Laz.
That's a great question. I don't know.
Okay.
just a quick message about it.
Well, I kind of know.
Yeah, sure.
It's like a jewel. It's actually this. I'll point to. I have like a blue. I have a bolo tie with a decent sized blue gem in the center of it.
Is that like the cowboy bow tie thing?
Yeah.
Are you one of those, like, rich, poor people?
What? I don't know what you mean.
Well, you needed the gold, but you have this fancy gem.
I mean, who doesn't need gold?
Rich
Where'd you get-
people?
Oh, he's not wrong.
Where'd you get the gem from?
I don't know.
You don't know
I
where
don't
you
buy
got it
that.
from. You're
I
wearing
don't,
it.
I don't buy
You
that.
go and buy it from a store somewhere.
to
or
roll
something?
against?
Can I
make an
Can I
insight
make
check?
an insight check?
Big dice.
Oh.
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Is that
Do I need to roll against
Yeah,
it?
those are like the
That's a
D&D
25.
shit.
I can
Damn.
beat that.
You can beat a 25.
I can actually.
Got a wisdom boy.
I can.
Oh,
I beat it.
wow.
Mine is a
That's two-
27.
you can say that he's
That's two
hard to read.
19s.
Freaking hard to read.
Okay.
Every time.
So you
Can't tell.
you know
Suspicious.
you kind of give him the eye. You're like, no, like that. You know where you got it, but he's
Right.
very stoic on this.
Okay.
You sort of okay. all right.
Just grins at you.
I
completely
will.
like.
I will gladly back off of that. Not gonna pry into that, but I know my truth on that. I mean, I don't know.
So,
What is this? What are we doing? Are we shaking hands or?
Oh yeah, I
We're
guess.
supposed to be working
Well,
together.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we've been
yeah, the
assoyed
bone man.
with working together.
The witch?
Bony man.
Oh,
Bonius.
yeah, old.
Sorry, buddy.
Bonius.
What's his face? The
Mignonia.
advisor guy.
He
Yeah.
told us we have to work together.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well-
But we've got
Did
a.
he tell us we have to, or did he like beg and plead us to? There's a difference.
I'm pretty sure
I'll
there's
remind you
some
guys,
good
the
incentive
king-
there.
Yes.
Begged and pleaded.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right before he passed out.
Yeah. It's
Out?
on your heart.
seems-
Or he was sick or something.
He was like sick. Yeah.
He's- yeah,
he wanted the
he looked
he wanted the
sick.
princess back because she's like the next in line. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, where are we geographically? In terms, there's two.
Yes.
Kind of
So
just the king of
I will direct
this half
you
of
to
the country.
world now.
Just as
So
a
you
brief
guys-
overview.
You're in
Place.
Elzirat.
Oh, look, there's a
Let's,
little quest
the
marker
eastern
over here.
No, the Eastern.
Yeah, you were in the eastern country.
there's
This
the
would be common knowledge that the two countries are separated by the large river here, the Meridian.
Okay.
It runs all the way from here, all the way down into the lake there, through the
So much
forest, and
nicer
then
on
into
the
this
big
bay. So basically, anything on the eastern side of the river is the kingdom, the Crown Kingdom, where Elzirat is the capital city. Anything on the western side is the Rhinewind Empire, which Morofell is the capital.
Right.
That is down here.
Yeah.
Right there.
I studied this map.
Yeah.
This is the king of the. This is half of the continent.
Yes, this is the king
So
of
he's the
Elzirat,
king, and
who
then
is
there is
the
an
leader of the
emperor or
Crown
an empress of
Kingdom.
some kind.
So
He's the leader of the whole Eastern
Yeah.
Kingdom.
And
so
The
there's,
king of Elzirat.
there's an emperor or an empress of some kind.
There's like a lord or emperor of some kind in Morofell.
Okay.
The equivalent, basically.
So, hold on. If we're on the eastern side and the princess was taken somewhere northeast,
East.
then it was someone from this side of the kingdom.
It's up and to the right
It's up
side.
and to the right slightly. Yeah.
Well, I think before we start planning, I'd like to know who I'm working with, if you know what I
I
mean.
was just asking, that was an out of character, me knowing roughly what I am.
Yeah.
Whether or not I care if this king has asked me to do anything in particularly.
Sorry, I was running to grab something out of the oven. I missed that part.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great money.
Listen, exactly. I think this
That is a
the
fair
flamboyant
point.
man has a point. Oh, Taric, by the way.
Last.
Good to meet you.
Taric.
If you don't care about getting this princess back, that's on you. But the money is good, and it's worth the work.
I'm with Taric.
I mean, I don't not care, but I work easy work for easy coin, typically, you know. Rescuing a princess from cults summoning demons is a bit above my pay grade, as it were.
Easy coin. Big fan of that. What is easy coin to you?
Depends on the day.
Aravae is going to stop Airic a moment and like tug on his sleeve and like take him to the side for a moment.
Yeah, what is it?
Okay, Airic.
So you said you were loud.
I
Nice to meet you.
I
Ace. Ace.
pretty sure we need to go on this path. We need to see where this leads
I
us.
turn over to the halfling. No.
I have
No.
no idea.
And your name was?
I've just been able to do it.
Yes.
And I've been writing it. I
We
feel,
want to have this other.
I feel I have no idea how I did that.
Fonkin. Fun.
He talks?
He speaks.
Holy!
You're very loud.
You
I'm
are.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You are my favorite so far.
Thank you.
Were you that bear?
Yes.
Are you
How
a,
did you do that?
Magic.
So you're originally a gnome, right? You're not a halfling. A gnome. You're originally a gnome. You're not a bear. Okay, good.
So he's not
Are
a
you
bear
sure?
that's
That's all my
turned into a
questions.
gnome. Ah, yes. Very sure.
That's what I was making sure of.
That would be significantly high level bear.
I'm a very smart bear.
Into a gnome.
I would love that.
That's like Sir Barrington level.
I know that meme.
Oh gosh.
So,
Guys, we're gonna.
the guards are sort of cleaning up bodies and things. You guys know
What is
this,
it you wanted
but
Yeah.
just as you're talking.
Aravae had taken Airic to the side and is saying, I think we're being called to go on this path.
You wanna hang out with me for?
I don't think we should resist it.
Boy, it's not really my cup of tea, you know, it's...
I mean, I've never saved a princess before.
Neither have I.
But
That's my
After
point.
this, we
exactly.
could totally add this to the things we've done.
Sorry.
But also, illustrate. I can't help but I have the same sense that I had with the whole cave thing. It's the same thing here.
You in the sense...
Yes,
Right.
it is a thing.
I mean, honestly, I don't have anything going on right now, so
You want to make some money?
it sounds like a lot of coin, yeah.
Okay, well, let's go back to the.
I just realized that makes no sense, but I think you got what I was saying.
Read the message I just sent you.
This is a wonderful thing.
I love this word.
Ace and Laz, I think. Nice to meet you. I'm Laz.
Good to meet you too. I'm Ace.
Follow your lead on this.
So how do you do your stuff?
I have no idea, if I'm being honest.
You know that's great. Neither do I.
That's great. I healed him.
I can't.
I've never done that before.
He certainly has not. That was a surprise to me just as well.
We usually just sleep off whatever injuries we get. Because, I mean, we fought a couple goblins here and there. Nothing too big. And
Is healing yourself hard?
I have no idea.
I've
if
done
I'm
it
being
before.
honest.
I didn't know.
I'm gonna like grab the necklace and be like, I got this necklace and it does some fancy stuff sometimes.
The necklace does fancy things?
I'm pretty sure.
Or do you do fancy things?
You are asking the wrong person, if I'm being honest. You are asking the wrong person for this.
Okay.
Where'd you get
And
that?
what are you good at?
What am I
I'm a
good
church.
at?
Yes.
Everything.
Well, I'm good at shooting a bow.
Okay.
Also,
Start. It's useful.
not bad at a sword.
That'll do.
And
Okay.
talking. I'm really good at that too.
Yeah, she's not kidding. Questions. Lots of questions this one.
An inquisitive mind is a good thing to have when we're
Okay,
searching.
Dad.
Actually, at that moment, I probably would go look at some of the dead guards or dead cultists.
Oh,
And just like
Terry, I've already looked over them. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Terry.
Great, yep.
Well, I mean, you get now that things have died down, you get a better look at them, and they're all wearing identical, like, long black robes. But you notice there's, like, goldish yellow embroidering that goes from basically, like, right to, like, the bottom, like the feet, all the way up to the shoulders.
Where you go?
And then
Where is it?
it goes, like,
Okay, over and then back.
yeah,
down
kind
to
of
the
like a
feet.
really weird set of suspenders.
Gotcha.
And make an investigation check.
Yeah, that's no problem. Let me just. Oh boy.
Find anything over there?
Investigation is not my strong suit.
Yeah,
That's a 14 for a total of a 13.
Oh,
Yeah, boys.
we know what we're dealing
Yeah,
with.
so as you're taking a closer look, you notice the embroidery at closer glance is not like yellows so much as like almost like a gold kind of color, and it's a little bit shiny.
Interesting.
You're unsure if it's just the thread they used or if there's something more to it.
Okay.
And at a feel, the cloth looks soft, but it's actually kind of rough.
Interesting.
Weird. But they don't have anything of interest in their pockets.
Yep.
Because Laz already did that.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there's any iconography or.
You find any, like, a ring or pendant or something?
No,
No, you don't find any like jewelry of any kind on them, and yeah, these guys don't have any sort of markings that you can find, so you're not really sure origin-wise.
Alright,
Maybe just keep her away from Steffen because he's
I'm
not
sorry.
allergic to cats.
I'm allergic.
I'm
As
sorry.
long as we have
Cal, just stay.
space, it
Just
should be
stay.
fine. I yell back to the guy. No iconography on him or anything like that. Just threads and stuff like that.
Right,
Follow
good.
the thread. Ha ha.
Good eye out, Gavin. Yeah.
When he comes back and like joins our group, I'm gonna suggest we're given money for supplies, right?
Yep.
We might as well
What kind of supplies do
go
we
buy
need?
things.
Survival gear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
survival.
what even are we going? What is this? Are we like walking somewhere? Or?
I'd assume so. I mean, it's to the northeast, right? It said it was outside the city.
Yeah, you guys recall that you didn't get a distance,
Right.
but you got a direction northeast, and got confirmation that the source of the portal was on the material plane. But that's as far as he could determine with the spell level he could use.
Would I have any idea what kind of landscape is northeast?
Well,
Or
it depends on how
if
far you
If
go.
there's any civilization that way or
Yep.
anything.
Yeah, like the northeast, they have like major roads and everything.
Okay, so
I'll
we're
show
not
you
just
the map
going
again.
off into the boondocks here.
Not exactly, no. So, basically, like, northeast, so here's Elzirat. So, they've got kind of forests surrounding them for a good amount. They've got, the lakes on each
Forest.
side of them.
Barrenwood,
You
Direwood.
can kind of see the road there that cuts through the northeast section of the forest and then turns sharper towards Rest. And then there's all the other stuff there. So,
There's another city up there.
yeah, there
Pretty
is
much
another
due
city.
northwest.
Yeah, there is another city up there. That is part of the kingdom.
Yeah. Which one's that?
That is Timber Strand.
Tamper Strand.
And
What I know.
there was something about, I don't know if my character would know this, about Upper and Lower Delawood being like part of the kingdom but not.
Yeah,
They want to secede from the kingdom of Quebec.
your character probably wouldn't know anything about
Alright.
that, really.
Alright.
Not, I mean, nothing more than just what you've heard. Like, it's tenuous at best,
Okay.
but you're not really sure if they're an official part of the kingdom or not.
Alright.
But yeah, you're not sure how far exactly.
Yeah.
All that you know right now is that it is northeast.
Alright. I think the other thing, sorry, I just head back and check, is like, is there an age group that generally all of the cultists were a part of, or?
It's kind of a mix.
Alright.
You know, they all appear to be human, varying ages. Probably the youngest would be like late teens, early 20s, and maybe the oldest, maybe like mid 30s, maybe like early 40s
Oh,
at most.
wow, okay.
Bit of a
not
range.
not like old.
No, not you actually got a pretty good look at the guy on stage.
Yeah.
He looked pretty young.
Wizard guy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
wizard guy.
Did we say, are these all like humans? Or
Yeah.
like-
They are
Yeah,
all
these
human.
are all-
Yeah, these guys are all human. Yeah.
So are we doing this or what?
Well, I mean, you did give us the goal to do provisions, right?
Yeah.
We did.
Are you?
Provisions rest.
Do we need to buy basic provisions for this, or is that something we're gonna just take into account?
Things like rations and like arrows and bolts and stuff. I don't care about.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Buy a horse or a
You
cart
know,
or something.
more useful things like caltrops or like more specific stuff. You would need to buy. Potions, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
So, yeah, it's for like third level adventurers, it's assumed that you've made a little bit of money and you're pretty good at getting basic supplies, no problem. So I'm not really worried about that kind of stuff. But you just had a pretty wicked battle.
Yeah.
One of you got knocked
I
out.
am
So-
rough right now.
and
Oh.
spells were used.
I
So
got hit once, but I couldn't remember. I just put 21 for my health. I didn't remember how much I got hit for.
it was around there.
I'd probably see if I can find somebody who's around and ask, is there a general store or anything nearby? A place to get weapons, anything like that? Things for
Probably.
adventurers?
Yeah, I asked one of the guards.
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, there's a couple general stores around here. Looking at your group, obviously pretty well armed.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm assuming you need something more than just the basics.
Yeah.
So I would probably go to Stormwinds. They have a little more of the fancy stuff.
Right.
They're he points to the western exit of the pavilion. They're that way, not far from the front gate, a little west of the front gate.
Alright.
Should be open. It's not too late.
Right. Well, group, I'm gonna head down there. If anybody cares to join me,
I'll join you.
That sounds intriguing.
alright. You three?
I'll go along. I'm not going to say anything, but I'll go along.
Oh my god.
Classic.
I love Fonkin.
I'm already here for this one.
What does your stance say?
Should we stay the night?
Absolutely.
Probably one night, yeah.
I already have a. I think I bought a room.
You didn't buy a room. You
did.
bought alcohol.
I bought alcohol.
Well, a lot of it.
Pricey stuff.
But no, you actually didn't buy
I did
a
get the
room.
really pricey stuff.
No, you got
I
good
could blow
drinks.
all of what
The down
Eric's
payment
money was on with the alcohol if I wanted though.
down payment on a house shop.
Yeah, you didn't actually
Okay.
get a room, but Taric and Ace, you
Yes.
did.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Are you guys
guys
staying
had a
anywhere?
room at the Tiger,
Yes, we are staying at the Tiger.
and you went to the Snoring Elderberry.
It's pretty great.
It's great.
When's the last time you spent the night in the inn?
I don't know.
Sleeping on rocks and moss a lot lately.
Yeah, maybe let's stay at the Tiger since 2 of the 6 of us are there already.
The 6 of us.
That
Yeah.
is 1/3.
You know, I'm not a math guy, but I trust you.
That is 1/3.
I think our group is not very intelligent.
I don't.
Really not.
Guys, does anyone have intelligence above 13?
14.
I think so.
Am I the smartest one here?
I got a
What's
9.
your?
Did you say
17?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, you got one.
Yeah,
On a
I'm not gonna say anything.
Good rolls.
You did
Whoa.
have good rules, yeah.
Gosh.
So
But you're like
if
sick
Fonkin will
of
speak,
like you're
you
never
can
gonna
confirm
let
it's
on.
1/3.
Very possibly.
Repeating
33.3333. Repeating.
forever.
3 line
Just
over the top.
exclusively proficient in nature.
Well, what if you guys go to the shop and we're gonna, I guess, go try and figure out where the Tiger is.
I mean, I don't really know what I need to.
Oh, I need to go to the post office.
That you do.
Why do you need to go to the post office?
I need
To mail something.
see if
What
I
do you think?
can actually get a letter, maybe. I'm not sure if it's there, but it might be there. It's been 2 years.
And you're just expecting this out of nowhere, or did you?
That's a long story.
All right.
But, I mean, maybe at the tavern tonight, hopefully we can all sit down together and maybe get to know each other a bit better.
I thought you were sending something. You're
No,
going to pick something up.
hopefully.
But you don't live here. Why would they send it here to you?
It's a long story.
Right.
It's true.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to the Stormwind.
Yeah.
You can go to the Tiger, though. If I remember correctly, the Tiger.
Yeah, you guys.
Okay,
I'd
we'll go to the post office and we'll find you guys at the shop. What was the shop called again?
The Storm.
Stormwind?
Stormwind.
Yeah.
The Stormwind.
Stormwind Trading Post.
Stormwind Tree.
So it could be called the Thunder Down Under?
That was my nickname in high school.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to the store.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric, do you want to go with them or do you want to go to the post office?
Not particularly. I'll come with you to the post.
Okay, good, because I have no idea how to get there.
That's right. You wouldn't. We can find it.
You guys did pass it on your.
Oh yeah, it was probably the art
Eric,
show.
you'll-
I still have
you'll
no
remember-
idea how to
you'll
get
I-
remember
I know
where
how to
it is,
get back
'cause
there.
She
We
was
can-
she was doing the fortune telling thing, so you probably.
I know how to get back there.
It's
It's not.
Could you pass me the playtime book?
You go down that way, you go left twice, and take a right, and then tip around the other way, and then over the bridge, and then down the way. It's not hard.
No, he's right.
So, like,
Over the region, out the
Why don't you go ahead and
You know, some of my
leave?
picture
I'll
guys
follow.
move
We'll
double
get
the
there.
speed in towns. Like double travel speed in towns.
I don't think that's true, is it?
No, it is with Urchin. You move.
Oh,
double
You
speed.
know,
Oh,
Urchin,
you're just-
you know, like
Not
secret,
double like combat speed, but
No,
double
you know
like, travel
secret-
But you know your way around
just-
town.
Yeah, I know my way
secret
around
alleys
town.
and stuff.
Yeah, just go through alleyways
That's
and things
awesome.
like that. That's very helpful.
Cool.
So
Yeah, you
Yeah,
live
well,
away.
we'll get there. I know. how to
yeah,
get
I'd
back.
probably
Okay,
immediately
so-
start going, and then I'd be like, I think there's a shortcut down this way, and just take a left somewhere.
Whether or not, there's a bunch of thugs
Okay,
down
so
there.
Aravae and Eric are going to the post office.
What is
rest
the
of
post
you
office? What did it look like in the brief time? Was
Literally just has a hanging sign with an envelope.
Is it like some dude on a donkey or a
No, like
horse?
this is a major city, so like
Okay.
it's a proper like building. It's
Okay,
it
cool.
looks
They
like
have a postal service.
yeah. I mean, not everybody has enough magic to communicate, so they gotta send letters the old-fashioned way.
Hire Eric Hopper. There's a lot of them.
So you two are heading there. The rest of you are going to Stormwind Trading Post.
That's correct.
So you would have got there first anyways, but with Ace like finding shortcuts through the crowds, you guys get there pretty quick. So you arrive at the shop and the door's open. It's business hours, so you walk in and you see standard kind of display of all manner of basics available. You see a couple like weapons hanging behind the main counter, as well as what looks like a couple of potions kind of on a shelf, out of reach definitely, unless you go behind the counter, which you know, usually don't do in shops. And as you walk in, you see a tan-skinned human male. Stands about 5'8". He's got messy black shoulder-length hair and pretty like big, strong-looking arms. And he looks at the four of you, kind of eclectic-looking people, and he looks older. Like his hair's black, but it's like salt and pepper.
Oh, okay.
So it's got some gray in it here and there. But he looks at you guys as you come in, and you just hear a low, "Oi, welcome to Stormwinds. What can I do for you?"
What are we looking for exactly?
Could you show me something very pretty and shiny
Oh my gosh.
and cool?
What's your purpose?
I don't know.
What are you, boy? What are you? He looks at the rest of you like, do you guys know what this guy's deal is? I mean, I don't really have any super shiny, pretty things.
What's like your favorite thing in the shop?
That's
It's a weird question, right? I mean,
Something for adventuring gear comes for
do you see
jewelry
like
or something.
so most of the weapons behind the counter are obviously brand new, polished, like battle ready weapons. But you do see like a scimitar a little off to the side, and it's got lots of nicks and scratches on it. The hilt is got a little bit of dings in it, and the handle is definitely pretty heavily worn. And he sort of points to it. Probably that. So
What is it?
it's mine from my travels, and it's got me out of some tight spots.
Is it just a scimitar?
Oh yeah, it's nothing special, but you know, had it for a quarter of a century, so
I see.
it's been with me for a long time. It's got me in some trouble and out of some trouble. So I suppose that's my favorite thing. Now, would any of you like to buy anything?
I'm gonna lean over your shoulder here. Yeah, go for it. Adventure gear as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna buy is like prize.
Do you want
For
to?
reference, like potions of healing, obviously are well known, so
Yeah.
you know what they look like.
Yeah.
You can see he has some stock of
Okay.
them,
Does he
and
have
some
anything-
other potions that you don't recognize immediately.
Okay. What are those other potions?
Are you planning on buying one?
I mean, I'd like to.
Don't waste my time.
How much money do you have?
Enough.
That's not how this works.
I mean,
I can vouch for him. He has the money. He'll pay for what he can.
Okay, well, outside of the potions of healing, which I'm sure you recognize, the next cheapest one is about 500 gold pieces. So if you're not planning on spending that, just know that they're very nice and very expensive.
that's.
We
I
might,
have seven.
depending on how well
Got it.
our next
Something.
adventure goes,
Seven
we might come
total?
back for that later.
So
So what is it?
75. Sorry.
Okay, I have like 65.
What's the one of
Got
them?
60.
Was
That's
it
like
greater
roughly
500 or
500.
250?
Yeah.
The bad man.
This is Danny vibes all over again. I'm so here for it.
Never played a high intelligence character.
That's
No,
great.
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
The Dunley characters are
Isn't
way
it
more
the
fun.
superior?
Yeah, is superior 500 or is it like
Superior is like
Superior is
second
like
highest or
it's
highest?
the second highest.
greater?
It's
Is it
greater.
250 or 500?
I
Greater superior.
believe it's
It's
5.
50. 500, like 5,000, like it goes up
I think
exponentially.
it's like it's something because of the rarity of items and how it's listed in the handbook. It goes like uncommon items, which falls under potion of healing, is like 50 to 499 GP, and then
Actually,
rare
it's-
items are 500 to.
Yeah, actually, superior is 500.
Yeah.
According to, and greater is 100.
Oh.
Which doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right.
at all.
I mean,
Because they're-
I assume there's markups.
Depends on where you are.
I mean, metagaming, it's like for tiers of play too. Like,
Yeah.
they basically translate to how much you have.
Yeah, I mean, it
Percentages.
depends on where you are and whatnot, but,
Yeah.
you know, they're all manner of fancy potions if you have the coin, but, you know, I'm not going to spend my whole day telling you about them if you're not going to buy them.
Do you have any books of any kind?
No, I don't deal with books.
Do you happen to know where I might find some?
Could you be more specific? What do you need?
And he kind of like gets a little closer. He's like spell books of any kind.
Are you a wizard?
If you want spell books, I'd just probably make your way to the college in town.
The college.
Mage's College.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're a mage of some kind.
Yeah.
Please make him roll a deception check on that bad boy.
Sure. One could call me a mage. Yeah.
Make a deception check.
Okay.
Beautiful.
That's
pretty good.
Actually pretty good. And I don't have terrible deception. That is an 18.
Yeah, 18's good.
It's no +8.
I mean, it's no +8.
So you kind of lean in close. He kind of looks at your garb. Looks at your what kind of armor are you wearing? Like
Just leather and regular. He's like wearing like leather over like some like kind of like half fine clothes kind of thing. So
okay, not like heavy armor.
no.
Okay.
Just light stuff.
Okay, so I mean, he looks at you, sees the light armor. I mean, most mages wear robes, but who am I to judge?
That's right.
Yeah, the Mage College would probably be your best bet if you're looking for spell books, but I wouldn't expect to just get them for free, you know.
No. Do you think they would sell books? Like would they?
Possibly.
Right.
I don't go there.
Is there a place if I was looking to buy and keep books that I could go?
Honestly, for spell books, that's the only place I can think of offhand.
All right. Well,
Well,
appreciate it.
it's not been a full hour since the battle, right?
At this point, I'd say it has, because you guys went to the palace and talked and went back and then talked.
Oh, right,
and
there
then-
was
There was the
So
king
I'd say
and
it's been an hour, so your servant is.
Never mind. Never mind.
Shifty mother trucker.
What was he gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Okay, while you guys are doing this,
Yeah.
Aravae and Airic, with Airic's city pathfinding, you find your way to the post office. Upon getting there,
Like I took some.
you see it as you walk in. You know, in the Grinch, how he's like messing with everyone's mail. You see like that kind of wall of honeycombing, but way bigger. And you see a huge long desk where lots of people are moving mail around, and then there's someone tending at the front. You see a halfling woman, looks pretty old, hair's graying, a little bit of hair kind of on the edges of her ears and things, and she kind of has a set of the classic like librarian glasses. Just kind of lowers them a bit, looks at the two of you, and you get a quiet. What can I do for you?
Hi. I'm here looking for a letter. I'm
Looks behind her. Alright.
So I don't know if you remember, but maybe about 2 years ago now, you might have received a letter that was addressed to the post office. And in it there was a gold coin with instruction that if any letter came in for Aravae more, to hold on to it.
How long ago was this?
2 years ago. About.
Give me a moment. And she kind of disappears behind the desk, and you hear like opening and closing of drawers, and
If they find it, I'll give you a gold coin myself.
and like you see one of the taller people who was taller than the desk like look down and talking to her. You can't see her because the desk is too high for her to stand behind. And after a couple minutes, she comes back and I do recall that letter. We did receive your coin. Unfortunately, we haven't had anything come in for you yet.
Okay.
But we can continue to hold the space if anything does come in.
Yeah, that would be great.
Do you know who the letter might be from that might help us?
There's 3 possible people it could be from.
Alright, she grabs like a piece of paper and a quill and some ink. And
Yeah, all 3 last names are the same as mine. The last name is Moore. Moore.
That wasn't bad. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was very good.
I was looking away and I was like, oh, wow.
Matt Mercer, is that you?
Until you can do like a bird flying away, that's it's hard to do. It's a tongue thing.
Anyways.
first names?
The first one is Tobias. The second one is Gwendolyn.
Wow.
And the last one is Gabriel.
Right.
He's just having fun doing that.
We'll,
He's gonna have so many well-written characters that come out.
we'll keep your space available. Is there a way we can get in contact with you, or would you prefer just to come in when you can?
I think it might be best for me just to come in when I can.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
we're open as long as the sun's in the sky.
Alrighty. Thank you. Did you... Because I know it's been 2 years, and that was a gold coin 2 years ago. Is there a sort of, like, payment system in order to maintain this service?
Volunteering to pay, I love it. That's great.
Not officially. Mail comes and goes, so spots change frequently, but gold is gold, so we can continue holding the spot for now. There's no worry.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
I would, if we do get mail, depending on how long it is until you come by, there may be some fee.
Okay.
But holding a spot empty when we have this many is not a big deal.
I'm happy to pay it.
It's all fine for me. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Can I do anything else for you? Do you need to send anything?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. And she leaves.
Are you, sorry, one second. Are you connected to the other cities about?
Yes, we can send mail anywhere on the continent.
So if one of those letters she asked for came in and we were someplace else, could we somehow get in contact if we were in a different city and they could get it from you, bring it there? Something like that?
In theory, yes.
Might take a bit of time, I suppose.
Yeah. It all depends on how urgently you need it, but
No, that's fair.
There would be avenues, yes.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
That was smart. Good question, Eric.
I mean, she didn't really give me much of an answer, but you know, it's something.
I mean, there's a possibility, so that's pretty good. We should head to the place. What is it called? The
Are we meeting them at
where-
the store or the bar?
I think we should also probably get some provisions. So
Sure. I
let's head
mean,
there. What do you think?
how far away is this? Where are we going?
I don't think any of us know.
I mean, I'm kind of sick of walking.
Jazz, do you want to go to...
Hard
Okay, how about...
Okay, we got 50 gold.
I think I've learned from you quite a bit on how to navigate this city thing. So why
Sure.
don't you go to the Eye of the Tiger?
You're just
You want to split up?
Well, I mean, why don't you here? And she reaches into her pouch and she just gives Airic 1 gold and says,
What is this?
why don't you buy? I don't know how much a room or 2 rooms is.
I can cover the rooms, love. I don't keep your gold.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, why don't you go there and then I can try. I really want to try this city navigating thing.
You sure?
Positive. I think I can do it.
Okay. I was thinking that maybe we should get like a horse or something, or like a cart. If we're gonna be going for a long journey, who knows where, for who knows how long.
I think that might be really expensive.
50 gold
Is it?
plus what I got myself. I don't know how much it is to buy a horse, but
I'm not sure either. I don't think I've ever taken horses.
you've never taken horses
No.
before.
No. The singular or the plural.
Horse eye.
That's the one.
Horses
Is that the scientific term? Do you want to go to the stable?
I don't even know where would there be a stable where one might purchase a steed?
It's only one with a horse.
Just a one. Everyone's like buying
Going to
supplies
freaking
and
walk.
just shows up with a horse. Yeah,
I got supplies.
There was a couple. There was a stable outside the city walls, on like not far outside, which was pretty sizable, and then there was a smaller one inside as you came through the main
Did
gate.
one of them look
might have to
more
do
the
that.
purchasing kind, or the
Check it out,
renting,
guys.
or like the stabling your own horse kind?
You didn't really get a great look when you came in. She was distracting you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just ask the guard. So you're gonna go to the store.
I'm gonna
then?
try to go to that store.
Okay, I'll meet you at the store when I.
The store is the Eye of the Tiger.
60 feet. It's not like it can move up to 60 feet. It has to move 60 feet.
I
So
don't
it's
know.
literally just a deck
I don't.
that you can just slide.
How about
And then
Okay, how about you pick up some
provisions?
travel food and
Thanks.
I'm mostly
I
stocked
like
for
it. I think it's
for gear.
Okay.
As far as I don't know what I'm going into, but I feel stocked.
Okay.
Well, yeah, get some trail mix jerky delight.
Sure.
And
How about we meet at that tavern thing?
sure,
Okay.
I'm either
Just start
tavern at
collecting
sundown or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
If you don't see me by sundown, come looking for me.
You got it.
Okay, cool.
I'd like to give her
And
a little bit of a head start and then trail her to make sure she doesn't get lost.
Yeah, Hannah's gonna get Birchen Belt.
Oh gosh, no. That would be so funny. Like, I would feel so bad for Hannah. I don't know.
It would be pretty funny.
Oh god.
Okay, so
KO the
you.
first
I wait for Airic to leave.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
Sundown.
And then I look around and what are my avenues? Is it like north, south, east, west, or is it like 8 directions I can possibly go in?
From where you are right now,
Oh,
there is
Do you remember where the store
a main road heading east, and then a little ways over there's like a little bit of an intersection, and you can see a main road north, one northwest, and one west.
So how many options do I have?
You have 4 options.
And they're not north, south, east, west.
3 of them are cardinal, and then there's one northwest. You got west, east, north, and northwest.
Okay. So 4?
Yes.
She's gonna pick one.
Okay.
Rolling a dice.
Love it.
North.
North. Okay.
That's the way I go.
So
Do I know where the store was? The direction of it?
it's not north.
It's not north. Okay. All right. What are the buildings like here? Is it really dense and close? If I was to be on a rooftop, could I follow someone on the roof, or would I have to stay on the ground?
That's
It
my
is-
move, man.
I don't know.
It is still daytime.
It is still daytime.
And now that the festival has kind of dispersed, it would be very easy to spot someone going on a rooftop.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, this like this area
I'm
of town is a combination of
stealthy
shops and
SOP.
residential, so it's pretty heavily packed in terms of buildings.
Okay, I will trail a decent distance behind, just within the crowd.
Okay, are you trying to remain unseen?
Yeah, I
Okay,
want her to
make me a stealth check.
feel like she's striking out on her own, you know.
Do I feel like I'm being watched?
Ooh. Stealth. Okay, so you're gonna have to tell me if I failed or not.
What was your total?
The total currently, what's 7 plus
Did
8?
you roll a 1?
What is that,
No.
15? Or I guess tell me if it's possible to succeed further. My ability lets me roll a d6 on an ability if I failed the check.
I'll answer Arave's question.
Okay.
You don't get the feeling you're being watched or trailed.
Okay.
Okay. So.
You did good.
Okay.
You done did it.
So yeah, Aravae, you start heading north, and
What do I come up to?
you see a variety of shops that a lot of them are 2 floors, and you really haven't been in a big city before, so
Not this big, that's also true.
them being 2 floors doesn't really mean anything to you. You're going the same way, so you have been in a big city, so you sort of realize like most shops that are 2 floors, the second floor is like a person's home, and they just live above their shop. But it's a wide variety, mostly housing in this area, and then the odd kind of smaller shops here and there. But you don't recognize anything.
Okay. What are the directions available to me?
From here, the next intersection you make
We're literally
is,
just gonna play
cardinal
watch the
directions.
GPS.
So
Is it left or right?
north, south, east, and west is your next intersection.
Oh no. No.
What happens if she
No.
rolls south? That's just back the way she came.
Yeah, maybe she's
East.
She's like,
There you
oh,
go.
right. Okay. You
Do I
turn
get
east.
an idea that she's just like picking directions at random?
I don't know.
No, she's taking it with confidence.
Okay.
But you definitely notice she is now going completely the wrong way because she's going east, which is where you guys came from, but she's gone north of where you came from. So we'll pick that up in a
Yeah,
few
that's
minutes
fair.
here. So back to the shop. You guys have
I think I
probably
tailed
asked
you.
another 100 questions or so. What would you guys like to buy, if anything?
I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna try to just slip out of the shop, kind of thing.
Without any.
Like,
I mean, if somebody notices, then I'd obviously say that I'm leaving, but I'm just
you
gonna.
just sort of like look at the shelves and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
and
like,
kinda make
oh,
your
look
way
at
to
the
door.
shelves. Look at the shelves near the front of the store. Oh,
Oh, no, I can't see
oh,
them
I
anymore
can't.
because I'm outside
Oh, I
the
can't
shop.
see them. Oh, I'm pushing
Okay.
back on the door.
Right. So you guys kind of notice Ace ends up wandering out of the shop.
Yeah.
I let it happen. Terry, look
Yes.
the rugged sort. I don't do a whole lot of exploring of the wilderness.
Yeah. Alright.
What do I need?
Okay. Do you have
Laz's first camping.
Very much.
do you have some sort of tent?
No.
Do you have rations and provisions for things to eat while we're not in a
Yes.
major city or town? Okay, that's a good place to store.
Good trade here.
Do you have a sleeping mat of some kind?
Yes.
Alright. I'm just gonna shoot a shot in the dark. Do you have a horse?
No. Is that necessary?
No, but it would be awesome if you just did.
I could probably get one.
Can you do you have a way? Well, obviously you have a way to defend yourself. Do you have a reliable way to defend yourself?
Yes.
All right.
You look and see that his sword looks like it's literally never been touched.
There is a fingerprint upon it.
All right. I would say probably we could grab a tent, but I think me and Ace have one.
Look at me. Already ready for this.
You're already ready for adventure. What were you doing before this? Why were you in town?
Oh, I just came.
Alright. No reason, like...
I just had to leave where I was, and I found someone to travel with, and I didn't know where they were going, and I ended up here.
At this point, that he's kind of helping us.
Yeah, no, we've like pushed
Just
away
gotta
from
be like,
the main
alright,
counter.
if these guys want to spend their
What's-
money,
what's
they'll tell me.
Yeah.
What's his name?
You haven't got his name yet.
Oops.
All you know is that the shop is called Slow.
Potion cell.
Quench.
Nope, that's not. It's not. Oh.
Just good service is snapping at the retail workers.
Trust me, I know.
Just
exactly.
for just for reference, I've at this point probably just asked somebody where the college is, and I started heading that way.
You see a tall spire, kind of in the northwest.
Right.
It is a fair distance. It's like the other side of the city.
Right.
This is a large city.
It's halfway through the day, right? You said.
It's like late afternoon at this point. Like the
We still got many
sun
hours,
is
a few hours per day.
yeah, the sun is in the sky, but it's getting lower.
It's like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, if it's-
5 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
I
a
would
good
say-
distance, I'd probably like I got like a little like hood kind of thing. I just put it up and just keep
Sure.
trekking along, going through the
He
back
does have the
ways.
ability to go.
I do have the
double
ability
speed
to
through
go
the city.
pretty fast.
Okay,
through
yeah, I
the
guess
city.
yeah, you're savvy with city streets, so yeah, you can tell it'll take you some time, but you're like, I can probably find a good way there. Okay, it will take you a bit of time though.
Yeah, obviously. So
Into the washroom. I'm gonna try to get his attention without being too intrusive. Beyond just being myself. I'll just
How do you guys-
I'll just kind of
Ready?
keep leaning and trying to make eye contact.
Yeah. Sort of like he finishes up with the people that he's helping, and they kind of head out. And he comes back over and are you planning on spending money?
Yes, I am. I
What can I
am
do for you?
so sorry. I didn't get your name.
Hodge.
Hodge. Excellent. That's a great name.
Thank you.
Hodge, I need a tent.
For yourself or for a few people?
I mean, space is always welcome.
Is there more than one tent in there?
I think it's 10 to 2 person in here.
You can't get like the six-man family size.
It's 2 GP for a 2-person tent. So you use that and make your own burrow.
Okay, well, I mean, you said space is always nice, so. Well, if you want something with space, kind of shows you over to the, not really like a wilderness aisle, but like there's a collection of that kind of stuff.
Freaking Canadian.
And pulls out a larger kind of canvas wrapped up, and this would run you a couple gold pieces, but it'll keep you, not cramped, that's for sure.
Absolutely. You have to tell me, Chris, whether or not I can have this. Alchemist Fire.
You ask him for it, and he thinks for a few moments. I don't believe I've had that through my shop in a while, but I could probably get a hold of it depending on how soon you need it.
I think we're leaving soon.
Soon enough, we should do a little bit of investigation and such before we leave, but...
How fast can you get it?
I'd have to pull some strings and get it sent in probably a couple weeks.
A couple of weeks. Oh dear.
It's not really a common thing. That I mean,
Adventuring gear would
This-
argue upper.
This college you mentioned to Ace
it's like
was Ace.
I don't know who Ace is.
The other guy.
The one that's disappeared. The spellcaster, the mage.
Yeah, the college.
Yeah.
Would the college have it, you think?
They might be able to maybe make some. But, like I said, I hit things with a sword. Mage's college isn't really my thing.
And that itself is a gift. Hitting things with swords. Things I can't do very well. I will take the 10 for now.
Sees the sword at your side, like. Alright.
Okay.
It's flawless. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's just never been used.
Okay. So you just want to buy the.
I'll take the 10.
Okay. So you spend 2 gold pieces and kind of
I don't need to.
wraps it up a little bit for you.
I don't need to bargain for that.
Looks over the counter. What about you? Looking for anything?
There's plenty of room in my tent.
Just the break.
Oh man.
Okay, after staring down that, I turn to the shopkeep and healing potion.
Just a regular one? No.
That's very dumb, sure.
Plenty of those. There are 50 gold pieces.
I take out the money, put it down.
Beauty. Thank you.
So
Hands you a regular healing potion.
Excellent.
And you big fella.
Well,
Amazing.
You're not
Efficiency.
you're not a guard from here, eh?
I'm not. I was in town with the companion of mine for a little while. But, yeah, we'll be around for the next little while. But I was wondering... I'm actually okay for now. I might be back shortly.
Alright, well, if
Actually, I do have a question for you.
Sure.
How do you feel about Elzirat, the captain of the city guard around here?
well, I mean, I don't see him too much, but he seems like a great fit for captain of the King's Guards out here. Loyal man. He's pretty smart too. Smarter than your average guard, that's for sure.
Right. I was just a little curious. You know, coming from another city, it's always interesting to see how other people feel about city guards. Right.
Yeah, I'm the few times I've interacted with him, he's treated me very well. No reason to doubt him, I suppose.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take my leave. I don't know if my companion...
Yeah, I would have walked and just stood outside.
Fonkin?
Yeah, I'm outside.
I don't know how I got like Blankius or something like that in my head.
Excellent. I love it.
Blankius, that's a nickname.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are done shopping?
Yeah.
Okay. And where are you guys going from here?
I am. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold off on that then. Yeah. I'll probably get up to that tomorrow before we leave.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing.
I'm gonna go to the college.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know that-
follow one of these guys.
I was.
I didn't know that's where Ace was going. I mean, it's a logical assumption, but I don't think my character's logical. But I'm going there because I'm curious to see if they have any
Are you
other
gonna go to, or are you
liquid
gonna
fire.
head off?
I think I'm gonna head to the tiger.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him. That sounds more interesting.
Okay. So you head towards the tiger, which isn't super far.
No.
You two
I
see
mean, it's a tower.
The spire. It's fairly far, but
Actually, yeah. Sorry, I changed. I start to go that way, and I'm just like, oh, I should figure out what's going on with these, and I
alright.
head towards the
Okay.
tower.
Alright. At this point, I would say Ace, you've probably about made it there. So you're taking all the
And
short
we are
cuts.
2 hours away.
So
okay.
yeah, I mean it's a tall spire. Now that you're closer, you see like it's stone, but it's not the same like stone as the walls. Like it has kind of a lot of like white flecks in it. It's a lot more polished at the base, especially.
Right.
As it goes up, it kind of gets fairly worn, but it's pretty tall. And it kind of, what's the word? Not concaves, but
It
gets
like when it
thinner as
reaches the
goes.
top,
It goes up to a point basically. And you have like a long set of stone steps that kind of angle into a single door at the front. The door is currently closed.
Okay, we'll walk up to the door. There's like any guards in the front or anything like that, or
No, you don't see anybody.
alright, just gonna kind of look at the door. How, in terms of my character to this door, size difference, like how big is the door?
It's not like a huge door. Probably about like 7 foot tall.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's big enough to
And-
fit
and
taller.
Like a wooden door kind of thing?
Heavy like dark wooden door, banded iron on it as well.
Okay.
Both like 3 sort of vertical iron strips and then like 2 across it.
Right. I'd probably take full fist and just kind of like on the door.
Okay. After what seems like a long time, you hear a big latch kind of give, and the door swings open a little bit, and you see a head kind of poke around. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for the college. I'm in the business of getting some books. I heard to come here for them.
Well, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
What kind of books you looking for?
He kind of like pulls out like maybe a small little like piece of paper, and he's like, you have books on like divination.
Nothing in particular, just general.
General, the basics, fun to found the starting one.
Fun
Beginner.
defender.
So are you wearing like any like?
He has like the cleric like.
You've got the symbol.
Yeah, he's got a
everything
symbol of Saloon on him.
Saloon.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What does that symbol look like? I don't remember if you said
It's just like a moon. The symbol itself, I believe, is just like a moon. I'm pretty
half
sure.
crescent.
Crescent
Half,
moon?
yeah, like a half crescent moon.
All right. I mean, this is. We don't have too much divination going on here, but I can take a look for you.
I don't need anything, fancy or anything like that. Just whatever you have.
Sure. You can go take a look.
All right.
The door closes.
Okay.
And you kind of stand outside and look. You see a few people kind of walking by.
If he takes if he takes longer than probably 5 minutes, I'd probably sit down on the stairs kind of thing and twiddle my thumbs a little bit kind of thing. So.
Yeah. After a couple minutes, he hasn't come back to the door yet, but you do see a younger half elf in long flowing robes comes up the stairs and kind of looks at you as he walks by. He's not wearing spellcaster clothing, so to speak, and knocks at the door, pauses, and then knocks twice, and the door just kind of pops open. He goes in and it closes.
Oh god.
And then after a few more minutes, the door opens again and the head pops back out. And
Stand up, yeah.
Yeah. You get a little better look from where you are now. This guy's got long pointy ears, silvery hair. He looks young, but you're a half elf, so you recognize he's an elf.
Okay.
So hard to tell how old he is.
Yeah, obviously.
You looking to? You said you're looking to buy.
Yeah, hoping to keep him around, kind of thing. Or if you do, I don't know how long I'll need them for, but if you do rentals or anything like that.
Rentals. Really?
Alright, worth a shot.
Well, I found most of them are more advanced, but I found
He kind of pulls out a medium, kind of heavier book, very dusty,
Yeah.
and blows some dust off it, and
I found this sort of a beginner's guide, I suppose.
Okay. That sounds right up my alley.
We don't really normally sell books, but this one's kind of been here a while. So what do you want to pay for it?
Well, I have got. Yeah, he's gonna go for. He's like, I've probably got about 20 gold on me.
okay. Kind of, he looks at you like,
20 gold for a book.
I mean, if
Tell you what, kid. You should learn a bit more. I'm not going to charge you that much.
oh, okay. Well, I guess I do have a lot to learn, huh?
5 gold's fine.
5 gold, sure.
okay, so
Pulls out 5 gold and hands it to him. Not an issue.
he hands you this book. It's it's medium heavy for a book. It's it's normal size but reasonably thick.
Right.
As you sort of begin to leaf through it, you get an idea. There's a few things. There's like history of divination and divine magic. A lot of applications before spellcasting was more of a regular thing. Like a lot about like medicine and that sort of related stuff. But you do find like references to the common spells in it.
Okay.
Mostly like level 1, a few level 2 spells and things. Normally clerics know the whole list and then they prepare it. So
Yep.
I'm assuming you're going for you don't know the list, basically.
Nope. He
I
does
love
not.
this so much.
Yeah.
There's like basically if you spend longer looking at it, you'll find a good list of spells. But it's definitely, you don't see anything through your quick leaf through beyond like second level.
And before he like dips off anywhere, I'd be like, sorry, I'm wondering, you guys for a college, you seem pretty like private here. I only saw one person come in, kind of thing. Is there any reason for that?
This time of day, most people are either gone home or they're already inside.
Right.
Actually, he was late, so he's in a bit of trouble.
And who was he exactly?
Just a student.
Oh, okay. And no, actually, there's not really any point. All right. Well, I guess my business is done here. If I was to come back later on and look for more books, kind of thing, you have other ones in there, or?
We have a fair collection, yeah.
All right. Well, I will stick to. He holds up probably with 2 hands. He's like, I'll stick to this one for now. But well, I appreciate it. And I didn't catch your name.
You don't need my name. One quick question for you.
Yes.
Have you ever cast a spell before?
Kind of looks in the book for a second. Yes. Yes. I think so. Yes. 85%.
Right.
That was 132. It's not.
Just don't overdo it. Otherwise, you might not be coming back.
I appreciate the tip. Thank you.
It's a fickle thing.
So I've heard.
Well, good luck, I suppose.
And go easy on the student for me.
Sure.
Right.
The door shuts and you hear the big latch kind of into place.
And just for reference, do I remember the knocking thing on the door? Just so that.
Yeah, it only happened like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 1 knock, a pause, and then 2 quick knocks.
Okay. All right. I don't have any more business here. As I'm walking back and leaving, I'd probably start heading towards the tiger.
Do we catch him before he leaves?
I assume, yeah.
Yeah, like
We're slow, but are we that much slower?
well, he had a head start, and he also moves quickly and tender. So, I mean,
I'm fine if you guys catch up at this point.
like you'd probably catch up at like shortly after he's left, but not before he's really left the area too far.
Yeah.
Before we do that, we'll go back to the lost girl.
I'm not lost.
I know exactly where
I know exactly.
Okay, so
I'm in Elzirat.
you're not wrong. You went north, and then you went east.
Yes.
So you make me a history check.
Oh. I'm actually
Since you're going for the not sure where you are.
I'm actually gonna look at my
total 16.
Okay. Surprisingly, when you get to the next intersection, you actually recognize a few things. And you realize you are now north of the pavilion where you had the fight.
Oh,
Because you
cool!
went through here to go towards the palace.
All coming clearer and clearer.
I need to grab some food. I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah.
So that's where you are.
Okay.
What do you do?
I am nervous myself a lot.
Do I see a guard?
So,
Yeah, there's guards around.
Okay, I walk up to a guard.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yep.
I am looking for
Wow.
the Stormwind Trading Post.
Well done, guys. I'm proud of you.
Stormwind Trading
that's
Post.
probably like 30,
Yeah, you're gonna want to head
35%.
southwest. It's not too far from the front gates.
Okay, can you point me in the direction of southwest?
Kind of looks at the sun for a few seconds. Points in the direction confidently that it is
Okay.
southwest.
Thank you very much. And she starts heading up.
You're welcome. Eric, you see this, and now you see, okay, she is currently heading in the right direction. She's
And
now
she
heading
can-
back towards you.
I mean, I've never been to this city, but do I know that she'd probably make her way to the Stormwind's provisions if was left to her own devices and carried on in that direction?
I mean, considering she said, I'll find my own way and proceeded to go completely the wrong way, I'd say you're not confident.
But she got good
now
directions.
It's changed.
True. You're more confident than before. So it's up to you what you would do.
More than nothing. It's still felt good.
Some of both, but definitely not neither.
I mean, if she's coming towards you, maybe first thing you do is hide.
What direction am I going? Like, do I know if there's anything of interest? I'm going towards the palace, you said, right?
At this point, yeah, like, if you went to the intersection where she stopped and talked to a guard, you would see the north road heading to the...
So there's
palace.
nothing, like, that I would necessarily need here that it would make sense for me to be like, oh, I bumped into you, whatever.
Probably not.
Okay. Alright, am I, like, within a roughly 30 foot? Like, I guess that's pretty close.
That's
Is it
pretty close.
crowded? Is it like
Um,
bustling streets, carts, and stuff
it's-
going?
It's starting to die down now that it's getting, like, later into the day. So
Okay.
there's still people,
Yeah, can I just,
but
like,
this is a more northern,
see
like...
roughly where she's gonna pass and duck into an alley that she would kind of walk past and just
Yep. Yeah, you can do that.
just
Make
slip
me,
into the shadows so she kind of would walk by?
Make me another stealth check.
Okay. 18.
Okay. Yep. So, you kind of spot her, talk to the guard,
Rose
And-
boy.
turn around and like start walking back towards you, and manage to duck into an alleyway. And she walks by. She doesn't glance over at all.
Okay. As she walks by, I'm gonna mind link with her. I'm not gonna say,
gonna let him?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Nothing special.
And then I'm gonna go look to see a man about a horse.
Just waiting for that. You'd head back towards the front gate for that.
What
so,
roughly in miles?
Same
What's the
direction.
distance? Greater than 1?
Maybe like it's
Okay, when I've walked for
so
like
far.
10 minutes or so, like in that direction, within the
Yeah.
the mile,
yeah.
I will talk to her in my head.
Okay.
How's it going?
Great.
Hey, I didn't
Really
get you off
good.
guard that time. You found what you're looking for.
Almost. Probably. I'm going the right way though.
Good to hear.
How's the horse finding?
I'm getting there. Had to ask around a bit for it, but
Okay.
you want one, or you want me to ask about it for you if you want.
I feel like I'd rather think about that tomorrow.
Fair enough. I don't even know when we're heading out. If it's bright and early or in a week, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway.
Always good to get a quote.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Hey, you mind picking me up like a tent?
Tent?
And a sleeping bag?
Need a new one?
I don't have those things.
Oh. Okay, sure.
I'm not.
We'll probably do
Not
that.
heavy on the travel gear.
Sure.
Mostly.
Totally.
And some food.
Oh, yep. I can do
I
that.
can get wine at the Tiger.
Sure.
All right. Well, best of luck.
Thanks.
And I will, go ask a guard if there's somewhere I could buy a horse or a traveling horse or a cart or something like that.
Yeah, the guard corroborates what you've sort of heard. There's two stables, one in the city and one out. If you're looking to buy a horse, you're going to need to go outside the gates. The interior one, those aren't for sale.
All right.
Sorry.
I'll go to the one to buy myself a horse. Horse.
What the? Who's drawing stuff? Does that mean?
I have too much power.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry.
Steffen just drawing.
I am 12 years old and I'm just like, I have power. I'm
These are
gonna do this.
squares, so
Just
it's not-
wait until we zoom out. There's a giant penis on the right hand side.
We're gonna be like potentially a few sessions in, and it's like, okay, guys, now we're exploring more of the map, and like just down in a corner somewhere, there's just like a dick drawn.
Yes.
It's like, oh, guys,
I won't be
forgot.
surprised.
Oh, did I not tell you guys about the southwestern sea monster?
Sea monster.
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
What are you talking about? We're on topic.
Alright, you were heading to just outside the main city gates.
Yeah.
You were heading southwest,
Yeah.
attempting to get to Stormwood.
I walk
Still.
straight until I get to an intersection.
Is there even a chance that we like run into them in
Are we heading roughly the same direction?
You're
Yeah, like
Okay.
Stormwoods is not far from the main gate,
Okay, that's fine then.
so you're behind her again at this point.
Just check in if you need anything.
yeah. I'm good.
Good.
Okay, so Aravae, you get back to an intersection. Make me another history check.
I was going to pause. Oh wait, I'll make a history check. Sure. 14.
Okay. Once again, you do recognize a few things.
Ooh,
And
that's looking good.
so you know the direction. At this point, you need to go south.
I know that I need to go south.
north?
Because you recognize, like, a few buildings, and you're like, that way's pointed that way. I'm pretty sure.
I feel like I'm just going to keep following ish in the direction. So southwest, it makes sense to go south. So I'll continue south.
Okay. So you continue south, you make the first intersection that you started at. when
I'm
you
going to
were
look for a
separated.
person.
Okay, you find a guard.
Hi, I'm looking for Stormwind Trading Post.
Looks to the west, points, head that way. Next intersection, keep going. Shortly after there, you'll see the front gate. It's close to the front gate.
I walk to the next intersection after saying thank you, and I pause.
From there, you can see the front gate, and you spot what appears to be a large shop with an assortment of things in it.
Is there a sign?
Yeah, there is a sign. You see like a ship on the water.
So it's
with a
literally
storm
just
cloud
at
and,
the
like,
next
lightning.
intersection.
Yeah, you were not that far. You just went the wrong way completely.
Okay.
Yeah, you see like a ship on the water with like a storm cloud and lightning bolts.
Okay.
You head in. You see she's seems to have found the right place.
Oh, I'm there.
So you head out the gate to go to the stables outside. and we're going to skip role playing some of these things. Because-
Yeah, I don't have to talk to the
So,
stable master.
For Airic, a riding horse costs 75 gold pieces.
Shit.
To buy.
Okay. What are my tiers of horses available?
That's
Do you have a pencil?
standard. Like,
But are there
horse.
any donkeys?
Yeah,
You don't
Okay.
see it.
so like a pack mule, or like a pony.
You can get like a, what do they call it? Is it a draft horse? That's purely for
Well,
like,
draft
their
horse is like a
size, or
Clydesdale
just-
for like pulling a cart, and then you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get a pony, which I can't ride because I'm not a small creature.
No, you couldn't.
But it
you
could
couldn't ride
hold
a pony.
gear, which would make my walking more pleasurable, I guess. Or yeah, I could get a horse to ride myself.
You could. Yeah, so a horse
You
is
can just use
50 gold. A
Oh, like a standard.
Just a wild shit.
or sorry, a draft horse is 50 gold. It's not for
Turn
riding.
the horse again.
A riding horse is 75
I'm
gold.
really proud of that.
A
man.
pony, which would be good for carrying
It
gear,
occurred to me, I
really
just didn't think
would
about
be 30 gold.
Okay. And then there's like war horse, which they don't
I
have.
think later on.
They actually
they
do.
do.
Oh, they have war
It is a
horse.
major city.
Wow.
Like you can see, they've got like horse armor on,
Hmm.
but
It's like
they're bigger. They're
Horse
more
armor.
built than riding horses. They've
Freaking
got like literally
microtransaction
like leather
bullshit.
folds and stuff on them. So they're
It doesn't
way too
add to their
expensive.
AC. It's just cosmetic.
Just cosmetic. How much is it for the war horse?
400 gold.
Okay, no, I don't
Probably
that
have
kind of.
that
I don't need a freaking war horse. I'm not a paladin.
how much is the riding horse?
The riding horse is 75.
Okay.
But the horse to pull the cart is 50. But they're
Yeah,
not
a
really.
draft horse for a
Okay.
cart would be 50.
How much do they sell carts?
Yeah, they'd have a few carts. They're like 15.
Oh, we don't have a cart, so you don't put the horse before the cart.
How many horse puns are we doing?
All of them.
All of them.
They're
Until we
just
get to the
always
point of
shooting
beating a
off
dead
my
horse.
brain. I just get to share them with people now.
I don't want to have to beat a dead horse. I'm gonna get emotionally invested in this horse's survival.
Thank you.
So you'll figure out what one you might want to buy.
Yeah, I'll think
Aravae, you're buying some things from the shop.
I'm looking for health potions.
Okay, he does still have some. They're 50 gold for a health potion.
Ooh,
And then Airic wanted you to pick up some supplies.
I can get one.
Okay. So you buy a health potion, that's 50 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Are you buying anything else?
Tent,
Okay.
as requested.
Okay. This is a two-person tent was 2 gold. I'm assuming the smaller tent is 1.
Yeah.
It was only 10 2-man for 2 gold. It's your choice.
Right. Well, let's say there is a smaller option for 1 gold. So up to you.
Get the one-man tent.
Right. It's gonna be small.
That's
Two-man
okay.
tent.
Like for one person.
Gotta like spoon up right beside each other.
Yeah. Really though.
Okay.
Huddling for
Oh, it's
war.
in one gold.
One door. Yeah.
How big is that tent that I bought, by the way? If we're saying just so I can put it in here.
It's a 2-man tent.
I bought a 2-man tent. I wanted one with more room.
That was the one with more room.
Fine. Oh, I guess I should take off 2 gold. Oh, I did.
Yeah. Okay. You buy anything else, or is that?
You totally freaked me out for a second there. You're just like,
Is there
I saw her, but I wasn't expecting her to
any candy?
Yeah. He has like an assortment of foods and things, so you'd probably find some more kind of treat-style foods.
Okay. I would like to just take time to observe the trees. That's it.
Okay.
Observe the treats.
Airic, have you made a horse decision?
Is the cost of a saddle and saddlebags and all of that included in that, or is that extra?
Saddles are not included. Riding saddles are 10 gold. Saddlebags are 4 gold.
So those are separate
They
purchases.
are separate purchases.
So overall, you're looking about
So that's
100 gold
what,
for
14 plus 75, so it's like 89 gold.
Yeah.
Yeesh. How much gold do I have?
So the rest of you guys kind of catch up to Ace as he's heading away from the spire.
Oh, hello!
We'd be like meeting each other, like I'd see them coming, kind of thing.
Yeah, like you see each other. I assume no one's trying to hide in the streets.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm just gonna take the book and like put it in my bag, kind of thing.
And once I see Ace, I wave right away.
Okay.
Hey, you guys didn't have to come all this way out. I was heading back to the inn anyway.
Just want to make sure you go back safe.
Oh, I'm here
you know,
completely
fine.
because I want my own thing, but it's
You
really
can-
nice to see you again.
Right. It's good to see you too, obviously,
He'll be fine.
and the little guy.
Yeah.
Funk.
I just keep forgetting he's here. He's just so quiet.
So quiet,
It's good manners, really.
truly. Unlike some people I know.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just manners that not everyone has them these days.
It's true. It's very, very true.
Anyways, onto the college.
These days.
All right. Well, I'll stick with you guys. The guy in there.
This
knows
should
me,
be real
so-
quick.
Okay. So same thing. You see the
Yep.
tall spire, big heavy door. You just go straight up the stairs and
Yep.
knock.
It's going to be a much more gentle knock. It's
Okay. Again, what feels like a long time but isn't goes by, and you hear the latch on, and the door opens, and Ace, you recognize the same person, and he takes a look at you.
What can I do for you?
Do you have, I believe it's called Alchemist's Fire?
Yeah. We're Mage's College. What do you expect?
Can I buy some from you? It's 50 gold a pop.
What's your intent?
Mostly like self-defense.
Roll persuasion check.
Oh, I'm so happy.
10, 18.
Oh my gosh.
That's a
I
minimum.
always forget.
Minimum 18.
I actually
It's
haven't.
minimum 18.
No, the only good roll I've had on persuasion so far is against you.
Yeah.
The only good roll being above 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
18. Okay. Well,
Yeah, you don't look like you're capable of much.
Thank you. Thank you. I do like to think that I have a bit of an unassuming aura about me.
That's the word for it. Yeah, I could probably get you a flask of it. It's not cheap stuff, though.
How about 2?
2 of them. Go take a look, I suppose.
door closes, and are any of you like up there with him? or,
I'd
like,
be
at
with
the
him,
steps?
and when he says like self-defense, I'm like, "Are you? Is that you're being honest with that?"
Of course.
Okay.
Got my eye on you.
I'm just saying. I mean, he's like, I'm okay with it. Probably, but I mean, he's a guard.
It's
He's
an
a
old
guard.
trick. It's just an old trick I've learned. It's like a last case.
Hey, I'm not blaming.
It
you.
helps. I
Yeah.
find that it really does fix a lot of problems.
Sure, but
Carrying
it
a Molotov
also like
cocktail.
it burns things down.
But you see, what's the line? I have to get this right. See, when you have a problem and you throw one of these, you bam, immediately a different problem. The last problem's gone away.
I feel like it's a much bigger problem.
But I know how to fix that problem.
Do you?
Yeah, you just put it out or whatever.
That's
Or
like
whatever.
that's they got stuff burning
Listen.
in there. It doesn't.
If we're gonna be a team, couple rules. Never in houses.
Don't do it in houses. Yeah.
Understood.
And never to our party members.
Of course, never.
Another
Would
good-
never do
another
that
good rule.
to someone I care about.
Well played, well played.
The loopholes.
Okay, so you guys have this deep and philosophical discussion about the application of alchemist's fire. And the door opens back up, and
I got a couple. It's 300 gold for the pair. Stuff ain't cheap.
Any chance you can give me a little bit of a discount, just as I'm buying
Bulk.
in bulk?
make me a persuasion.
There it is.
Bulk discount.
Nat one.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
That one's our critical fails on skill checks.
27.
Did you say 27? Who are you?
That at 19.
Bring off Timothy Shoulder rating.
Guys, this is what I'm best at. I am built for one thing.
I'm afraid it's a bit of a rarity for me to be able to do that.
You rolled a nat 20 plus bonuses.
Oh no. And you got my 27?
Barely.
That's impressive.
What do you roll to counter persuasion? Is that a thing?
You can.
Even like a charisma save or something?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, I suppose that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll cough up the 100 gold.
Do you have 100? Oh yeah, because you
Oh,
have
he certainly has a
Taric's
100
gold
Yeah.
plus what you
I don't know
got.
this. What are you talking about? This is all my gold.
Great. You cough up 100 gold, and he hands you 2 flasks of alchemist's fire.
You got baby
What?
dice too?
What was your name, by the way?
Not of your concern.
If the door closes on my face, I'm assuming.
Same thing. Yeah, the door.
Well, I'm Laz. That's it.
I would, like, as soon as it, like, closed again, I would be like, ah, and then I'd, like, knock on the door again. Really quick.
It doesn't open.
Oh.
Once, twice, really fast.
Okay. After knocking like that,
Oh no.
the door opens and opens a little more, and the guy kind of steps out.
Oh.
Oh.
I needed to ask you one more thing.
Alright.
Okay. There was some stuff earlier today, in the square.
Yes.
The
Very excited.
princess, the lady, she got taken by this big orange gorilla thing.
Yes, I've heard.
Yeah,
Just
do you
tragic.
know?
What a tragedy.
Yeah, do you know
Yes,
what
you have.
what could
I'm
have?
assuming you're not from here.
Not per se, no.
You have no idea. What's your question?
Do you have any idea? You know, I mean, they opened up portals. I'd assume that's magic.
Crybonius is the only one who is equipped to deal with portal magic, so
Gosh, every time.
Right, but I mean, do you? Were you there by any chance?
I have been here all day.
Right. Would you have any students that might have some insight or anything like that?
Portal magic is fairly advanced. I have very few students capable of anything like that in the first place.
Do you have any graduates from the college who might have been able to cast anything like that?
I mean, there have been a few over the years, but I spent enough time with them, I can't imagine them doing something like that.
Right.
No one I can think of, no.
Just to be sure, I'm gonna roll insight on that.
Sure. Go ahead.
Can I roll because I'm there?
Oh, it's a 10.
No, you're not really as in tune to the conversation on this one. He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'm satisfied with that. He's a magic guy, knows what he's talking about. So, I'm like, all right, good day.
Good day.
The door.
Yeah.
You're like 3 more matches. Get that.
Like a couple extra ones.
So are you guys heading back?
Yeah. While we're walking back, I would have pulled out the
Tiger.
book and started just flipping through it.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to see a man about a horse?
Yeah. What is is there a selection of colors of riding horses?
Yeah, standard, like, you know,
There's brown,
Black, brown.
and there's fluorescent pink.
black, brown, like a lighter kind of tan brown.
Is there like a gray?
Yeah, it'd be like a gray or sort of
Okay.
a medium gray horse.
I'll take that one. What about him? Is he good? He, she?
They're all he.
He.
If you're looking to ride, he's gonna do the job. That's for sure.
Excellent. I am looking to ride, as it were. What about the gear and such? It comes with it.
Nope. It's we have to buy it, so you have to buy it. If you want a riding horse, saddlebags, be about 89 gold pieces for the lot.
Alright. Here it is then.
Okay. Spend 89 gold pieces, and
This boy got a name.
we allow their owners to choose their names, rather than be tied to one and then have to relearn.
That's fair. How old is he?
I don't know how old riding horses and they are.
I don't know.
A couple of years, probably.
Is it called old
Handful of
horse or
years.
not
It's-
old horse?
Yeah, they're gonna sell like younger.
Okay, so it's not like some like shady.
No, it's like this is
Wounded
this is
horse.
the, like the kingdom capital.
Okay,
So.
it's good.
Yeah,
horse
it's
then,
it's
okay.
like a fairly young looking horse. So he kind of gets the saddle and saddlebags like set up for you and everything, and untethers them and kind of leads them over to you and make me a animal handling
no.
check.
I forgot about this shit.
Make it with advantage.
Because it's trained horse.
It is a trained horse.
Yeah, okay, that's a +0.
I mean, your average.
Hey, okay, advantage. Better, 10.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't like, immediately nuzzle you, but it doesn't get scared or anything.
Yeah, I mean, just like. I don't
Yeah,
know,
like he
whatever
hands you a
you
little bit
do
of
to a
feed
horse.
to-
I assume, have I interacted with a horse before? I
Probably,
assume.
yeah.
it's the
probably
standard mode
Seen
of-
a few
yeah.
people, so. Yeah,
Okay.
like it doesn't balk at you or anything.
Sure, she's concerned because that would be a chicken.
Oh, man. I'm so looking forward to listening
I
back
do
to this.
want to see the rogue ride a giant chicken.
No.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
I mean, I'm all for exotic mounts.
Okay, so you get your
Yeah.
horse.
Do they put the saddle on and stuff? for
Yeah,
me?
if you need to stable it here because you purchased it
Mhm.
from them, they will put it up for up to a week at no charge
Okay,
for you.
that's good.
Beyond that, it's 5 silver pieces per day.
Alright, I don't know how long we're staying here, but yeah, that sounds good about the week. It probably should be sooner than that, so that's appreciated.
We'll keep you here.
How, like, I bought the saddlebags and the saddle and everything, so how much, like, stuff can I hold?
That actually says here.
Is there, and it's only able to, can a second person hop on the back and ride if necessary? But not, like, ideally?
Not ideally, but
Okay.
you may be able to.
Yeah.
Carrying capacity for a riding
I could hold
horse
a standard.
480 pounds.
Oh, shit, yeah, okay.
So
I can
aside
hold
from you, it could hold a lot.
Yeah, so all my gear and whatever.
Okay, so you
Alright.
you get your horse. Are you leaving it with them stable
Yes.
for now? Okay.
Yeah, I'll come back and get that and I don't know,
And then
number of days, I imagine.
okay. And are you heading to?
I will then, I guess, go to the tiger.
Okay, Aravae?
I have left like 10 minutes ago to the tiger.
Yeah, he gave you directions.
Yes.
So I'm assuming you asked him, and
Is it far from here?
not super far. So he points you. Take that road. You'll see a sign with a tiger on it.
Just straight?
Well, he points the direction. It's not super far from where you are.
Do you have an assistant that is available? Who's willing to make a couple coins? I I just need to get to this place, but I'm not very good at navigating these weird city
Oh,
things.
I see.
And I can definitely, like,
So
I
he
got
takes
a
you
copper.
takes you to the door,
Okay,
points down a street.
it's just straight.
Walk in that direction.
That's it. There's
You don't
nothing
have to-
extra.
You don't have to turn anywhere, just go that way.
Okay.
Keep your eyes up. You'll
Okay.
see a sign with a tiger on it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know what a tiger is?
I would say
I
everybody
think the
probably arrives
ranger
there
knows
first.
what a tiger looks like.
So everybody, you arrived there first because you were pretty close. So same thing as you go in, you see patrons all over the place. You see like a tiger's head mounted behind the bar, and you see a large human man, nearly 7 feet tall, very muscular,
Okay.
tending to.
Do you remember that?
Do I see anybody else has arrived yet?
No, you look around. You do not see any familiar faces, but at this point, the bar is maybe about half full, so there's still
Okay.
tables and things available.
I am gonna go up to the barkeep. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I would like. What time of day is it?
At this point, it's
Dinner
probably
time?
like 6-ish, so
Oh,
it's getting into dinner time.
Okay, I would very much like a meal. Also, what are the capacity here? Is here like?
You're looking for a room?
Yeah.
Well, I had a few people check out earlier. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Oh.
It was pretty packed earlier in the
Yeah.
day, but I have some spaces.
Oh, okay. How many spaces available? Just curious.
We've about half a dozen right now.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I would like to purchase a room for just one night, and I would like to order a meal. And what kind of ale do you have?
A good kind.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite kind?
He looks at you. You're probably less than half his weight. So,
Trust me, miss. You probably don't want to drink what I drink.
I would like to try a little bit. Actually, do you have milk?
Gross.
I do have it, yes.
I think I'd rather have a glass of milk.
How long has
Alright.
it been there?
it's a major city. It's a tavern. He has a kitchen and
Warm, curdled milk.
yeah, he gets you like a tankard of milk.
Yes! That's awesome.
He's like,
Oh, you want to roll?
How much is the room?
I don't even know what do you say the room was?
Steel dice.
Was 5
5
silver
silver?
pieces? I
Yeah,
believe.
it's 5 silver.
5 silver.
I give him gold.
Okay.
I need
So-
2 rooms,
Oh, okay. All right.
and I'm just going to find a table that will fit 6 people, and I'm going to take my tankard of milk there, and I'm going to wait for my
Tankard of
meal.
milk.
I just want something.
Big,
Yeah.
big style.
Yes.
Party name, by the way.
TOM.
I would have just ordered
Yeah,
something.
poem.
I guess like hot, fresh for
Yeah, just standard.
whatever's on. Like maybe soup. I think soup.
Hot ready.
Standard soup.
Standard soup.
Cons.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm gonna sit and wait.
All right. Okay. So you order some food. The food would be 3 silver pieces. Aravae.
Okay, there's some pieces.
Yeah. So after a few minutes, Airic would probably get there next because he was also pretty close by. So you walk in, same thing. You see the big hulking man behind the bar. You see the tiger, and looking around, you do spot Aravae at a table.
This is the right place then.
And the bartender just kind of cleaning a mug, like nods at you. Do you go up to the bar or go to the table?
Yeah, I'll see Aravae over there, and I'll go to the bar. What's for dinner?
We got a variety. If
You
you're
got
looking
meat?
for a standard meal, we got meat,
3 silver pieces for a good chunk of meat.
Right. And something hard to sip.
Alright. Pours you a mug of, I don't know, looks like some kind of ale.
Sorry, I was asking for like a liquor or something.
Yeah,
like a whiskey.
A whiskey? Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Like a small something to sip on.
Okay, yeah, so a whiskey and a meal would cost you, call it 8 silver as well.
Sure. And do you have, I guess, bottle of wine for the road? Do you feel wineskins?
Yeah, I can do that. You're looking for filling your wineskin or a
Yeah.
bottle?
Whichever is bigger, I guess. I mean, wineskins
Yeah.
roughly a bottle-ish,
Do you
right?
want something nice or something cheap?
Nice. Well, how much is nice? How nice is nice?
10 gold pieces.
What about half nice?
A little low on half nice right now, but I've got, basic 1 gold.
Alright. Fill it with the 1 gold then.
Okay. So he fills you up your wineskin.
So, like, 2 gold to fill the wineskin plus dinner and a drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Done? Oh,
Right.
how much is a room? Do we have a room?
Yeah, you got one.
Alright.
Looks like she's paying for you and you're all good.
Alright, I'm sitting over here, so...
Okay, so you go head over. Shortly after that, the 4 of you file in. Same
Oh, yeah, I
thing
guess
if you
I'll
wanna
tip them.
buy a room. You guys already did.
Yeah, tip
So
them silver.
rooms are 5 silver. If you want a meal and a drink, basically like another 8 for everything.
8 silver for everything.
Plus the room.
So, a gold.
A gold and a couple.
3 silver.
Yeah, 3 silver.
Sure.
I'm just gonna go sit down.
Oh,
Okay.
Just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna get a drink.
We'll join him at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys grab a couple drinks. I'm not gonna roleplay it because
It's fair.
I've already heard me do it twice.
Takes a while.
2 copper.
You bought just a mug.
I just want. I'd walk right up. I'd be like, I'll have a cup of ale. 4 copper. Okay.
I'd like wine.
How fancy.
10 gold or 1.
Did it.
For a bottle, I guess.
That's where he's at right now. He's got fancy wine at 10 gold. So just
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take.
reasonable wine.
I'll take the 10 gold wine.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Spending.
I take 1 sip of mine. I'm like, that really does taste like piss. And I just put it off to the side and yeah.
And then 1 gold and 3 silver for the room. I'll do the room and everything as well.
Okay, so you two have a room.
Yep.
You have rooms. You have a room. You went straight to the table.
Did you give me one?
Funkin,
Yep, you got
do
a
you
room.
need a
Set of
room?
rooms?
You got a room.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Just go. Not good. Trust me. I
Yes.
want nothing more than to go to Ola all the time. Are you sure you don't want a room?
I'm good.
Where are you going to sleep?
Where I always sleep.
Where's that?
Oh no.
Sits and fits.
Is that empty?
It's empty. Yeah.
Outside.
She didn't just stomp on all the timber.
There's like
Have you-
coconut and stuff in there.
Have you ever slept indoors before?
He's taking it literally.
I'm thinking like Dog Watcher. No, I wouldn't be smart enough to know.
Your Fonkin's quite intelligent.
Yeah, I keep wanting to go the dumb way.
Way more fun, I get it.
Yeah. No, I've never slept indoors.
My treat. Okay?
Thank you, but no.
Have you had wine before? Like good wine?
No.
Come try some of this. I'll pour him a little bit of mine.
Very well.
Oh.
Yes.
So is it just like a little cup? Like how much do you pour me? Like I'm just trying to.
With 10 for a bottle, or
10 is a bottle.
yeah, I'd pour you a healthy chunk of it.
Take a little sip.
Oh, if your wine's not, I'm gonna love this.
I mean, you're a druid, so you are familiar with like
Plants.
plants and
Yeah,
berries
plants,
and things.
but I don't think I would have ever had wine, so
No, you'd probably be able to discern
a good amount about it.
a
Yeah.
good amount about it.
You know exactly where it's from,
Notes of
just based on the taste.
Yes,
California
California red. No,
No, that's like 1,000 plants for that.
I take a sip. Still like odd. I think I like it.
I knew we had something in common. I'll pour you some more.
Alright, so
Thank you.
6 of you take your seats at your table. Your meals are brought to you. Your drinks are there.
I'm not drinking any of mine. That tastes like crap
Just like
to me. So
hand it to Taric.
I'll
Yep,
literally,
absolutely.
I'll be like, anybody who wants it.
I'll take it.
Do you prefer milk?
Sorry, what?
Milk's not
Do you
that
have
bad.
like if we have a glass, you could totally have some of mine. I have like there's a lot. I have a lot.
Excuse
No
me,
milk.
is that tankard
Stop fucking.
full of milk?
I think there was some miscommunication. I wanted to try something, and then I thought, okay, tankard is something, but then I probably didn't say glass after the milk part.
So it's a tankard of milk. Do you know if he cleaned it before he...
Well, you're eating the food.
That's fair.
I mean, like, looking around,
how good is the
it's
food?
a good quality establishment. Like, it's
Okay.
not seedy.
Yeah.
Food's
Okay.
pretty solid.
what is it like? Like roast beef or something?
Yeah, like, you know,
Yeah.
well, roast something. It's
Roast
meat.
beast.
Roast beef.
Yes.
It's meat, for sure.
Okay.
It's not like a meat substitute.
But I
Yeah, it's
cannot
overall, like,
finish this on my own.
It's good.
It's a lot.
You know, it's nothing super special, but it's nice, it's clean in here, and, you know, the
Very
patrons are doing their own
quite the ride.
That is true. I'll pass on the milk.
Take a sip of it.
Good. That's all you.
A little bit of wine? It's good stuff.
I'm gonna get a little tiny, like bottle cap size amount.
I don't think I have a bottle cap. This is a cork.
Can you put
If there was a bottle cap, I would
I
drink
put my
now.
palm like this. And like,
I feel... Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna snap my fingers and cast Unseen Servant.
Oh,
Because I can. I still have
Is
one.
Unseen Servant corporeal?
No. Physically, sorry, yes.
Physically, yes,
He's
but
physically,
visually, no.
visually, you can't see a thing. I'm going to command him mentally with my bonus action to go find a small glass for him
Just like lift it.
and to bring it over. Go find a small glass somewhere behind the bar or something.
Okay. Does the Unseen Servant talk or anything? Or
I can communicate, I think, one way with it. Creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless force that performs simple tasks at your command until the spell ends.
Okay. So, the Unseen Servant kind of...
And he can float, like he can go vertical.
Okay, so
like,
it kind of heads over to the bar area, and there's like a row of clean glasses that the barkeep has, and he's kind of he's cleaning another one, and then someone kind of calls him for an ale, so he walks over and he's looking away from him. So the servant can kind of just scoop one and head back to your table.
I'm just gonna get him to place it down in front and then pour the wine for him as well.
No, fancy.
all right. Takes a. It's like just a little bit, right? Or did he
I would.
for.
Well,
pull
We've
before?
shared, I'd say, a full glass. Each have had a full glass, so there's probably about a third of a bottle left. So I pour you like a third of a glass, a half of a glass.
Okay.
So you pour him a third, a quarter, a half. He wouldn't know the difference.
It's true. And neither does Laz.
No matter how much you pour, he's just gonna take a small sip of it. He takes a little sip, and then he like immediately just like he's like that is even worse somehow. I'm good. I'm good. That's you like
There's still a
shifts
tankard of
the,
milk. Just
the
saying.
wine back over to you. I'm
part of
You-
the game. I'm calling
I'm
it.
gonna get my unseen
all-
servant to pick up the glass and pour it back into the bottle.
it's all yours.
We're all at the same
good.
table.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got like a decent sized table that you're all sitting at together.
Aravae is going to take the tankard of milk and like shove it towards Ace.
I'm good. I said I'm good.
So,
You just said you're not good.
I don't need anything.
I'm
to
assuming
drink.
this
I'm
is
good.
after we've eaten and like
I'm
finished
reading.
the meal and everything.
yeah.
It could be during or after.
Okay. Yeah, I would have done this like kind of after we would done eat.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So you guys kind of, I mean, you're eating, so you don't say too much during. You're at the table. You have whatever's left of your drinks.
Yeah.
Meals plates have been cleared away.
I absolutely.
How are we sitting? Just curious.
However you think.
Are we
you
in
might
like
be
a
sitting.
circular table? Are we in like a square table?
Rectangular table. So you've
Rectangular
got
table. 3 and 3?
2 aside and then heads.
2 aside.
2, 2,
So,
1.
like,
Thank
yeah.
you. That was actually helpful.
So like this table. So
Yeah, a bigger version of that.
Bigger version.
Basically. So that table.
Or that,
Basically.
yeah.
One on each
there's-
end and 2 aside.
If there was a head or tail available, Laz would take that.
Yeah, of course.
Seeing Laz do the floating bottle thing, that's quite the trick you got there,
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a little.
Laz. Was it?
You've got it. I haven't got your name.
Airic.
Eric. Taric and Airic.
Eric. Yeah. Interesting.
This
Anyway,
Tell you
this
what.
will get confusing, as
It's
you both
like-
look very similar to me.
that for what?
Excuse me.
They're both human, for what it's worth.
Yeah,
You
we're
think all humans
One's
look
wearing
alike?
giant shiny armor, and the other one's like all
like
black.
all black with like belts on them and like
I have a purple kind of
Yeah.
not scarf, but like
Yeah, like
a ragged
garb or
little
something,
cloak
yeah.
kind of little thing.
Shall we, well, we're gonna chat. Would you like to play a game while we chat? Just like a little card game?
I got dice. You like liar's dice?
Sure, dice is fine.
Steffen loves liars. Taric is like whatever.
Do you want to put a little money on it?
How much you got?
I got enough.
there's money involved.
All right.
Most
Never don't put money
he's
on
ever
it.
held in his
I
life. He's not gonna
assume-
give it up that easy.
I think Laz would know a lot of these kind of gambling
You
games.
would have picked this kind of thing up,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is one of the few things I know.
Should we play Liar's?
We can play a few rounds.
I don't actually
does
know how to
liar's
play
dice
real
work?
liar's
Have you
dice.
seen Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's
Yeah,
Dice?
but you think I understood
It's been
that?
really
They went through it
literally-
like that on
So,
a picnic
so
face.
you roll the dice, and then you bet on the total. Like if you say 3 2s, you bet there are 3 2s between however many people are playing,
As a
and you have to
note,
keep upping the ante.
Eric is
Calls on a
proficient in liar's dice, but it's not.
3. Wait, what?
Eric
Okay,
is
so you have,
proficient in
everyone has a
deception,
certain amount
but
of
it's
dice in
not.
front of them.
Okay. What
And
kind of
you-
dice?
D6.
D6.
Regular dice.
It's 5 normally.
Yeah,
Okay.
5 dice in front of you.
People
And
need D6s.
uh,
Who's playing?
I'm gonna pass on playing. I would say he's reading through the book, and as soon as he hits like probably about the like cure
Basically-
wounds section, he kind of like.
bet and then
It's like-
like
Yeah,
try to
No,
guess.
I'm not gonna play. I need to
3
look a
2s
little more
between.
into
Let's
this.
say there are 15 dice out there.
Oh, like literally it's between everybody's dice.
Yes.
Yeah. So the concept is like no one can see your dice until you reveal them. So you get to like peek out and be like, all right, this is what I
Yeah,
got.
you know
So you're
what
trying
you
to
have.
bluff, or
Yeah, and upping the ante is either upping the
yeah.
number
How many
of
do I
dice
use? 5?
of that number,
5.
or upping the number.
Can I
But you
grab a
can't
couple
go
D6s?
over. You can go under.
At least, yeah.
You said
yeah, at least.
5, don't worry.
5 4.
Oh, so it's more like if it's
Does anyone
one
else
away
need
from it
D6s?
either way.
Fonkin,
If I'm off by 1,
No.
but it's higher up, it's fine. It's the same as if I'm off by 1, it's lower down.
No. You always want to be.
Just below. Or on the target.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was really confusing.
Yeah, and you always have to up the ante or call someone a liar.
Oh,
So let's say
this is like Mexico.
Mexico?
how.
There's a game called Mexico.
It's a game.
I don't fully understand the language.
Do they play that in Mexico? Or
I'm not sure why they call it
Right,
that,
so
but it's
who's
interesting.
playing?
I
Laz
do.
is playing, Eric is playing, Taric is like, no.
No, I want to play, but
Ace is
Taric
reading his
would not
book,
play.
Fonkin is like, these guys are really weird. And Aravae is trying to play.
Absolutely, she's
Okay,
right.
okay, so 3 of you are playing.
How many dice?
5 D6.
I did not expect to actually play the game.
Yeah, why not?
Is
Play
Taric
this
play?
No.
thing.
No.
So
No,
we'll start
Steffen wants to play, but Taric is not.
last since he started the game.
I have a question. Is it only 3 of us?
Yes.
A total of 15 days.
Can I just play and not pay money?
What's the fun in that?
We could ask questions.
We could ask questions and play with money.
Or just ask questions.
Money's not the only thing valuable you can win.
How much?
That truthful answer.
Yeah.
That truthful answers.
Play a strict version of Liar's Dice.
Yes. It's been done.
We can keep it low stakes, just like copper.
You have enough copper. You have enough gold.
No.
You have enough gold to make copper.
Make it silver at least.
We would have to go break it then.
Is copper the same
okay.
as like 10 copper, 1 silver?
Yeah, usual 10 copper, 1 silver, 10 silver, 1 silver.
I was pretty
Okay,
sure
okay,
we
okay,
know
okay.
having
And no electrons. It's stupid.
Electrum is dumb.
Do we put in our bets
God of
first?
Electrum.
It's worth like what?
Yeah,
1.5
Everyone
coppers or
matches.
something?
Yeah,
Electrum
it's
is-
like poker. Like, you put in a
Where's
bid
the gold
at the
is
start,
10,
and then
yeah.
play for the pot.
It's like 10, 10,
5
10.
copper?
First
Like the 5
round,
in the
I
middle.
bet 1 copper.
Come now, 5 at least.
That's half of a silver.
I think.
You could probably make a change in one big group if you
Yes.
want
I have 20.
Fine, 5 copper.
I have 20 copper. I can break it if
I
you
got
want.
6.
to.
Okay.
Some menus I need.
Are you rolling?
We're rolling, right? I don't fully remember, but
Yeah, so you
I don't know
roll,
what
you
do we
don't
do?
reveal your dice to everybody else right
it's actually
away.
quite helpful that we're not close to each other.
You don't reveal your dice until someone challenges the previous bid. So roll.
Are we calling what we
Laz is
bet
gonna go
or
first.
whatever?
Yeah,
Laz
Laz.
is gonna go first, and then Eric, and then Aravae.
Hmm.
We'll play a couple quick rounds.
Yeah.
What are the rest of you guys doing while this is happening?
I'm gonna look throughout the tavern and see if there are any off-duty guards.
You don't actually see any, no.
Cool.
No, it's not super late yet. Like,
Okay.
It's it's getting into evening. But
Cool.
It's a special day, so they're probably all working.
Gotcha.
Long.
So whoever wins, on top of like the money, I think they get to ask a question to whoever they want.
Or whoever.
Well, whoever
That's
played.
being added? Whoa.
Whoever played.
Oh, I'm going in then. I got a lot of questions. I'm going in then.
Okay, so I roll, and what is my next move? I don't
So
remember.
you make a bid consisting of X amount of dice, so like 3 twos.
Okay.
So you know your dice,
Yep.
and you're bidding against the others. So
You're trying to guess collectively how much of a
basically, yeah,
specific
you're
number.
trying to go for numbers, and like trying to learn from like what are other people bidding? Are they bidding based on what they have, or are they just totally bluffing?
But we
and
can't
then
see each
the
other's
bids pass, and then
bluffs.
if anyone thinks no, that bid is ridiculous, you can call the liar and reveal the dice. So Ace is in.
Yep.
Okay. Ace knows the value of information.
Yep, I do. Alright. So I just say...
So you bid a certain amount of a certain number of dice, like 3 twos, 4 fives, whatever you.
3 1s.
Okay. I guess we'll just go in order.
Sure,
So
why
Ace.
not?
Okay. So I roll.
So you
And then-
roll. Don't reveal your dice to anybody. So he bet 3 1s. So you have to do either more 1s or higher dice number. Like,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I get
So you
it.
have
So
to-
you don't, if you're
Just
going up
like
a dice,
Mexico.
you don't have to go up in the amount.
So you have to increase the amount of dice
Yeah, you have
bet
to increase one or the other.
or
you
the
can't
count
do both.
or the number
So
on
you
the
bid,
dice.
bid 3 1s.
So if I was to...
At least say 4 1s or X amount of 2s or higher.
Blind Mexico.
Okay, so if I was to say, like, 2 5s, that works.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
the next person would have to bet
Higher
either more
number.
5s or 6s.
Yes.
Yes. There are 20 dice in play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's kind of, it has to be like within
Everyone's-
the 20
well,
dice.
In
How
theory,
many?
You don't want to bet an impossible thing because you're just going to.
So I'm not-
Yeah, so
Doing it
yeah, you
just-
wouldn't want to say, yeah, I got 5
If I call
6s.
someone a liar, it's
Yeah.
not like if they said 6 whatevers. I think you're a liar because you don't have 6 dice. It's 6 within
No,
the
it's total. It's total.
Total
Oh,
within
goodness.
everyone's
Yeah,
dice.
so I would start like you want to go incremental, so don't immediately go to like 5s because then you can only go 5s and 6s. So
That's funny.
You can, but
Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna do that then. Wait. So I can add on. I can add on to
Whatever everybody
his.
else has.
once.
I think it's
Or you can do a higher
So-
dice number.
Okay. I'm without giving away exactly what I have. If I
No,
was
no,
to
it's-
say,
it's
because
everybody's
he said 3 ones,
You like
if I was to say 4 ones,
played
and then
it.
somebody was like, "You're a liar," and then we both reveal ours, and in total there is 4 ones, we wouldn't be liars.
You would actually win.
I would win in
It'd
that
be very
case.
unlikely to.
Right.
Like, no one would call someone a liar that early,
Okay.
in theory.
Okay. 4 ones.
Yeah, that's
That's officially what I'm calling.
nice. Good touch.
Yeah, I don't know how to be proficient in it or if we're actually going to play it, but I don't.
We just gotta be efficient. Just gotta go.
You said 4 ones?
4 ones.
6 ones.
Okay, Aravae.
4 6s.
Wow.
Alright.
You played this game before, Aravae?
I told you. Remember, Tobias?
Alright.
Yep.
to dice.
Dice.
Okay, 4 6s, so
4 6s.
it's Laz's bid.
5 6s.
And you can call someone a liar on your
Anytime?
turn.
Or at any time.
At any
It's at
time.
any
You
time, yeah. If you call them out and lose, though, obviously you're the loser.
loser. You're a loser.
What are we all betting? What do we call
5
it?
copper.
Five
It's
copper,
just like
and
five
the winner
copper.
gets to ask a question
Okay.
to which you should answer.
You said 5 6s?
I did.
7 6s.
Airic says liar.
Saying liar?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
Okay, how many 6s
How
does
many
everyone
sixes
have?
are on the board?
Yeah.
Everybody got 2?
1.
3.
Got 1.
Five,
No, that's
six.
0. Sorry.
0. You have 0. So there
Oh
are
yeah, that's 4.
Oh, that's great that he screwed me over there.
Okay,
I
That's a
could
little
have brought
Irish
it like
dice.
right on the dot with my 4 6s.
so if
I guess-
the bid is matched or exceeded, the bidder wins.
Oh wait, what's going on?
Otherwise, the challenger wins. So
You win. You may ask a question.
So we all have to give her
And
5
apparently I
copper.
also get coin out of it.
yeah, you get the
20.
pool
I get
of-
mine back, so I get 20.
You
Okay.
get a total of additional 15.
Plus 20.
Okay, we'll play one more round and then go from there.
Well, I would ask a question.
Yeah, you get to ask a question.
We can keep
Very
playing as we
exciting,
go.
very
We don't have to
exciting, very
keep rolling
You
it.
do roll.
are we limiting this to just the table
Well,
players?
you can't ask a question to someone who isn't playing.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Because this is
It could be
you're
fun.
It's
asking a
bets
question
against
and
each
the
other.
bet
Okay,
was
okay.
you have to answer truthfully.
Already. Okay. We're just gonna look at Laz. Exactly how much money do you actually have?
That's,
Oh.
oh, not too much. I have 20 gold.
Exactly.
I have 20 gold right now.
You have 20 gold and how many silver?
A few silver, 4 silver.
Exactly how
Is
much
that not
silver?
2 questions?
No, I asked him exactly how much money he had. He's not asking my
I
question.
did answer your question with the gold, but I'll continue.
She asked exactly.
You did exact, and I can tell you exactly how much gold I have. Which
I
is the
am
type
very
of money.
specific.
4 silver, 15 copper,
And 20 gold?
20.
Wow. Okay, rich poor man. Let's go. Next time.
Okay.
I think you guys should join it. Come on. There's what if we don't bet money and we bet just
Right.
What if we do 2 questions? Whoa.
Are you not allowed
Okay,
to play?
okay, how about 2
I'm
questions?
allowed
May I-
to
Man of the law?
May
3
I,
questions even.
If
Oh,
you
here,
want
yeah.
four-
I'll fish out some.
Okay.
May I
Otherwise,
suggest
I got
5,
all of,
but-
I got like 100.
may I suggest
I mean, 6
Yes,
a
questions.
good.
slightly simpler version?
What's your simpler version?
We all roll.
Everyone
7
rolls
questions
1
would be
dice.
Okay.
Highest number wins.
Just your rollies?
With
If you
no money.
Mm,
With questions.
With 9 questions.
With
I like
questions.
winning money though.
I don't want.
let's just
I've just been embarrassing them on my own.
Okay.
I want the sixes.
Yeah, for simplicity's sake, we'll do rollies.
yeah.
What are
D20.
rollies?
D20 is what the F is up with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna take that one because
Yeah.
it's a
Good,
good
good.
game.
It is a
Okay,
good one.
it's way
So
simpler.
everyone rolls a D20.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you,
The highest number
Is the
gets
same.
to ask a question to the lowest
Lowest
number.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do we have any modifiers that we can
No,
This
it's
is
just a
just a D20.
straight D20 roll.
Okay.
That's Clan 9
I feel
dice,
comfortable with what I got.
Okay.
Average.
We'll just go.
Do it in some sort of order.
We'll just go across the couches,
Yep.
starting at Aravae. So.
13.
5.
Ooh.
Ooh.
5.
Oh. 7.
13.
Oh.
13.
What?
Wow. So three of us reroll.
So yeah, the 3 13s have to reroll, and the 2 5s have to reroll.
I don't have to reroll!
You're in the middle. You're okay.
Okay.
That's a 19.
13!
That's a 19! Wait, you gotta get 13.
Yeah, we both got 13 as well!
10. I got 10. I'm out.
10 out. We have to reroll and they have to reroll. We're both
still-
got
Wait,
19.
not
So you guys
both
both
get
got
We both got 19.
Okay, so one of you two is asking, and
Yes.
one of you two is answering.
Yes.
So roll again.
5.
13.
Okay.
16.
10.
Okay.
Okay,
So
there you
Ace
go.
gets to ask a question to Airic.
Eric. Oh, okay. That's good, because if I was asking Taric, I'd probably just blow the question.
What is your favorite color?
Okay.
All those here.
I know
I'm
that's
not.
The
I'm
ghost
not the
of-
brightest guy, but you seem pretty nervous around the guards. Is there a particular reason for that?
I thought
I was playing twice.
that was Majora's Mask for a second. I was very excited.
I wouldn't say a single reason. More just a general history.
Right.
Nothing currently pressing.
You're not like wanted.
No, I'm not currently being hunted or anything like that, but you know, I've had a past.
Right. That's
Not-
reasonable.
Not entirely uncommon.
Okay.
All
No
right.
offense, sir.
No,
My sir,
Yeah,
the watch
it's
out, sir.
basically the question's done when the asker is satisfied with the answer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a good rule.
Oh no. And it's gonna be asking
No,
me again.
Within reason, of course.
Okay,
Alright,
that's
another
fair.
round.
That's fine.
You guys get to decide when this is done.
16.
I'm
Uh-oh.
good.
4.
Oh.
3.
Ooh.
Oh!
3.
Sick. I'm safe. 2.
Alright. You get to ask.
That's.
As.
I can
So.
lie if I want, right?
You're not really the spirit of the game is that you shouldn't lie.
I mean, you
But I
totally,
can't.
I think you totally can.
There's nothing
and I can
stopping
totally
like his
try an
spirits.
insight.
Yeah, the spirit of the game
It's
is.
totally
we're
It's
two
true. It
sessions
is. It's
in,
very, very
and-
true.
Yeah, I mean,
the spirit of the
I'm
game
not
that doesn't
gonna
mean
make
Laz
you
is
guys-
following the spirit.
Yeah.
True. Okay. So, Laz, where are you from?
That's a great question. I don't actually know.
Why don't you know where you're from?
I woke up 18 months ago, just outside the city of Albuquerque, and that's all I know.
So, that's a pretty convenient tale you got going there.
Isn't it?
Yes. I'm gonna insight for a second, because that's what Aravae would do. Oh
Persuasion,
God.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't. Yeah.
I don't
Roll
really
either
think
and
there's
just don't
any
tell us.
point, because I rolled a 2.
Okay.
24.
You are. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
You're satisfied with that answer.
Okay,
You got
I
a
mean,
plus
that's
23
really weird. I'm
modifier.
really sorry that happens to
It's
you.
pretty great. I mean, I don't know anything else. I think it's pretty fine.
To each their own.
You seem very at peace with that. Are you not concerned about where your home is, who your people are?
Not really.
What happened to you to?
It's a lot of questions.
I've
For not the question asker.
That is true.
That's
I
fair.
think we gotta do another round of
Okay.
Oh, another round of liar's dice, because apparently that's what we're doing.
6. Good.
4.
5.
4.
13.
Oh, my
11.
goodness.
Wow.
Oh, dang it!
13.
Okay.
This is like standard
Yeah,
rolling.
Aravae and Airic roll.
You two have to. Yeah. Thank goodness we're not in combat.
9.
3.
Alright, Fonkin, you get to ask.
No!
Aravae a
Again!
I mean, you don't have to.
I know. You can too. You can say I don't want to.
Color?
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
What's your favorite color? He used that character! Oh my goodness!
What is your name?
Fucking is just that rich guy.
name?
I love that everyone can do a Fonkin already. Continue, sorry,
What have I
Tristan.
done?
It's the average speed.
If one train leaves the station at this place.
Play math problem.
Alright, Fonkin, what is your question? Aravae?
Oh jeez, this is gonna be hard. Do you like birds?
Yeah, I do actually. There's a lot of really nice ones.
That's good.
That's a very interesting choice of question.
No, it's not.
It makes a good point. I'm another round.
Alright, keep going.
And that's a 3.
Oh, come on, again.
19.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. 9.
15.
15.
11. 3.
Okay.
Alright, Aravae gets to ask
Okay.
Ace a question.
Ace.
Mhm.
Why are you so grumpy?
What?
I mean, like,
That's not been my
during
experience
the
with him at all.
fight, you called me an old lady.
He would be laughing at that. Okay. I don't know if you noticed, but it was dark out. And you have...
I don't know if you noticed it was dark.
You have,
I mean,
like...
they're both
I mean, I'm a
You have, like,
Yeah, but-
silver hair, and when I'm quickly looking around, and I'm like, okay, who are the people around here? I see silver hair, I go gray hair, and I'm immediately like, okay, hey, old lady.
Is that how you speak to your elders?
That's how I speak to everybody.
You call everybody an old lady?
I call everybody on what they are. I mean, I'm not a big... I don't really care what class or status you are. It doesn't really matter to me.
So you truly believe that I am an old lady?
No, I don't think you're an old lady now. At the time, sure. And if I never saw you again, I'd go, hey, there was that one old lady who kicked the crap out of a cultist. But, I mean, now it's different. And now I know you're not an old lady, obviously, because I can see you now. You were also, like, you came out of nowhere. You were, like, half invisible.
I mean, that sounds like a great question for when you get to ask it.
Sure. Great, let's do it again then.
Boys.
Okay.
Are you friends?
18.
17.
Okay, well, never mind.
8.
4.
Yes, not me.
4.
6.
13. I guess
Double
ask another
fours?
question.
Ask another
Wait,
question.
was there double 4s?
He got 4.
He got 4.
What did you get?
And we get lower than 4.
No.
No.
Did
Then
you?
yeah, I get to ask
So
another.
Ace gets a second question for Eric. Those would be the best 2 questions. You can't ask any more for the game.
Okay.
Just so others have a chance.
Of course, that makes sense.
So that's Ace and Aravae now.
Ace survey. Okay.
We're just like playing with the like the steak knife or whatever I got. Just kind of like twirling it in my hand.
Very
Let's
expertly.
get a stab someone.
You and the silver-haired lady. You guys seem decently close. What's your guys' like deal? What's the you guys friends, siblings,
You guys like
anything like
each
that?
other?
I mean,
No,
for starters,
no,
he
no.
is.
I mean, I didn't
human.
want to go there.
I don't have elf, but I mean, I guess we
I
could
don't know
share
what
one
you're
fair.
trying to say there, but you asked me the question.
It is true. I did ask him the question.
True.
And the rules of the game are I get to ask him a question, everybody else has to be quiet. So
We're
I
not
don't
related.
know any old ladies people around here, so
We're not related.
not related.
We're not lovers or nothing.
What an interesting choice of words.
I mean, he asked that. He asked
I
if we're-
understand why.
He
for those of you who can't see, Aravae just got the fingers. So.
You guys are savage.
Here for it.
I was about 4 months back. I was caught out in the woods, like in a bad spot, and she happened along and saved me from a, I don't know, certain death for sure, but
Right.
she saved me from a rough go, and I didn't have anywhere particularly pressing I needed to be at the time, and so I felt she actually did. She wanted to come here, so I decided to tag along, and she was fine with that, and we kind of just traveled together about 4 months, and that's about it, yeah.
Alright, well I'm satisfied with that.
Alright.
So I keep rolling, but if I get the highest, it doesn't count, right?
You can still get the lowest.
I can still get the lowest. Okay.
Same with Aravae.
12. I'm not gonna get the lowest.
5.
18.
14.
18.
3.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, there's two 18s,
So yeah,
you'll have to
Taric
reroll.
and Fonkin have to reroll.
14.
17.
Yes!
Hey, Taric has to ask
Alright.
Laz a question.
Ask Laz. Gosh, here. In the past 4 months that you said that since you've awoken,
18, but
18, right? 18 months.
18
Sorry.
months.
What have you gotten up to?
not a whole lot. Just making friends. A little money on the side here and there, but traveling, seeing the world. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just kind of exploring.
I suppose that makes sense. There's no. I know I'm not supposed to ask another question, but I'm gonna. There's no curiosity there about what's going on in your past.
I mean, sure, there's a little bit of curiosity, but there's so much in front of me that why would I bother looking behind?
I suppose.
That's a good answer.
I suppose.
This
All right.
So encapsulates the way Laz does not think too about the past.
Uh-oh. That's a 3.
19.
17.
11.
15.
So Aravae's already asked 2, so she's out.
Yeah.
So next highest is.
Dang it!
But if it makes you feel better, this
No,
is your
I've only
last
asked one question. I've only asked one.
That's 2.
No,
So I
who's,
marked down 2.
who did I ask?
You asked two basically in a row,
Oh,
I
to
think.
you. I was the first one who won.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
So this is your last question, Fonkin.
You're right.
Excellent.
Then you can still do the lowest, but you can't do the highest.
Who's the lowest?
What?
Laz.
Laz.
The big old Uno.
Uno. How did you learn of this fire, whatever you call it?
Oh, the alchemist fire? Oh, this is a friend just told me this is a great trick. Someone I met back in Albuquerque.
Interesting. I don't have a beard. My character doesn't, but
She
it's very natural.
Strokes her chin anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that in Rhinewind?
That's a great question.
It's common knowledge. Albuquerque's a major city, so yeah, you would know it's in Rhineland.
I guess we did cross the border.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
You should see it on the bottom left.
Yeah.
Map
There
there.
it is.
Yeah. Alright. Rollsies?
Sure, a couple more.
How did I get 2 3s in a row?
18.
Oh gosh, I don't have.
Alright,
9.
12.
1.
Ooh.
18.
You've asked
Okay.
2, so you're out.
Yeah.
So who was
I got
next?
a 19.
19. Okay, so
Oh.
Flip it back. Yeah,
you get to ask Aravae.
Flip it back around.
Yeah, throw it right back.
I do not want to see you last throw it back.
Give me a second, I'm just trying to. Why is Laz interested? You have a real youthfulness about you. You've never been in a city before. Where did you grow up?
Oh, that's easy. I grew up in Holmfirth.
Where's that? You'll have to
Really?
forgive me, I don't know where things are.
It's well, it's here on this side of the border for starters, and it's up north, quite a bit north, not far from Timberstone.
You can actually see it at the very top.
You see that
on
mountain
the right of
encircled with?
the Annarin River.
Yeah, that's where
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
It's really teeny
Right
tiny.
there.
Yeah.
Is there like
You guys probably wouldn't have known about it.
No.
It's a smaller.
is it a village or a city or did you live alone?
A very small village. No, there's a good amount of us. I mean, very tiny amount, like maybe 30 to 50-ish.
Is this your first time away from home?
That's no, it is not. I haven't been home in 2 years.
2 years.
Mhm.
That's longer than I've been alive.
This version of you probably.
Hands up.
Ace.
Hands up. How's that up?
Oh, I love this so much. Alright. Satisfied?
Yeah.
I think we
One more?
can-
Sure.
One more.
12.
6.
9.
5.
4. Oh, yes.
Can you pass me?
Who got 12? Was that the highest? Was 12?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're out already.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who has questions.
I'm so
9.
excited!
I would
Eric
have
and
1.
Taric.
Eric,
Actually, Eric hasn't asked a question yet.
I have not.
what'd
Rolled
you get?
well enough.
No, I don't.
What did you get?
I got a 7.
I got a 6.
Okay, who got higher than 7?
No,
No one
I
knew.
got it, but I don't have another question.
Okay,
I'm
so
the high.
Eric, you are the
There you
highest.
go. You get your
So
question.
you get to, and who was the lowest then?
12.
6. I think it's me.
No, you got
Oh,
Yes.
why are you?
It's really terrible. Okay, so Eric, you get to ask Laz.
Everyone's so interested in me.
Question.
I just naturally draw the eye.
Alright, we'll see you.
To draw the eye, dress rather flashy like.
You only live once.
Or twice.
Twice, apparently.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that was.
What do you care about? What's dear
What?
to your heart?
What an interesting question. Freedom. I just want to do anything and everything.
Alright.
Anything and everything?
Anything.
Like watermelon on toast, anything?
I mean, that doesn't sound great, but sure.
Okay. Just clear.
Do you have limits on your everything, or
I'm sure somewhere.
what do you know where those are right now? Do you know where
Shifting.
any of them are? Shift.
Shift and change and it is what it is.
Alright. Deeply, just like immediately, Taric is uncomfortable with this situation and having you at his party.
Your guard brain is like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Rollies?
Death Star alarms
Sure,
going
and
off.
anyone can ask.
I have
I think we can just start moving on to asking questions of each other after this.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is a great starter.
6. I don't. I had rolled
I
high,
also got a
15
6.
and
I
that was
also got a 6.
6s?
Satan.
13, but
12.
doesn't really matter.
12?
So you and I tie for highest.
No,
But
she got a 13.
Fonkin
she's
has
out.
asked 2 questions,
It's
so
true, you
he's
have-
out.
So technically it's me then.
It's you.
And then we
Between
all
these
got a
three.
6.
We got a roll.
So,
Eric,
three roll.
Taric, and Laz have one question left each.
13.
1.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so who won? Who lost?
He won, I lost.
Okay, so Laz, question to Ace. Muffin, you're falling asleep standing up. Just like,
Ooh, I'm trying to think of a way to put this. Because I think I've already asked you what I...
You can be very upfront. I don't take offense easily.
What's your whole deal?
I'm pretty sure that was my question, lads.
I'm
Like,
Not sure
not
what
like
you
grumpy
mean.
or anything.
Okay, never mind.
But like,
Not the same thing.
Not once.
you have magic, like myself. You don't know where it comes from,
Nope.
like myself.
Yeah.
Do you remember your past?
I do. I went and became a cleric.
A cleric.
And
Is
then
that like a holy thing?
yeah, something like that. I didn't, didn't really pay that much attention. I kind of just did it. And then, I mean, there are little things that I've always been able to do. That weapon and stuff I've been able to do. I've got my rapier with me. I'm pretty handy with it. And then, the necklace, obviously. I can just get it like, and then
What
it
is
works.
that moon thing? Is that important?
Is saloon.
Like a bar?
No. Yeah. She's like a god
saloon.
of the moon, pretty much.
God of the moon.
With the swinging doors.
Yeah, that's like her whole. That's her whole whole thing. But I mean, in terms of magic, I'm pretty terrible at it. I don't really know.
It seems like you can do pretty much what I can do, but better in some ways.
There are things I can do, but I mean, healing wise, I've never. I mean, I was like, I remember they told me something about healing, and so I just did it, and I was like, that worked, and
I mean, I could do
that was
as
about
well.
that. Then great. I don't.
But I'd mostly only have used it on myself.
Right. That makes sense.
By the way, is anyone feeling kind of bad?
About what?
Oh, I can't heal anyone. Never mind.
Oh, that kind of bad.
Bad in what way?
I meant guilty.
Like emotionally or fully?
No, I was
like,
just thinking
deep
we
down?
did just fight today.
I mean, I didn't.
And then I
get
remembered
scratched
I
on me,
have
I'm
literally 0 juice. I spent my last bit of juice getting
Juice?
the juice.
I have a question
Magic
for the whole
juice.
table.
Yeah,
No.
how can I help you?
I think this is a good question, maybe for us to start off on, which is what brought us all to this city to begin with.
Well, I think me and Taric can continue. We just we're just kind of adventuring, traveling around. Came here. And that was about it. Nothing else really to it.
It didn't just stand out. It was just it's still
Came here for work, and
Yeah.
luckily we found it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
came here to work.
We came
Like to
here
look for
to
work.
find work.
Okay.
Yeah, to
Cool.
make money.
What about you, Aravae?
Well, I follow a goddess. Her name is Elzirat, and she's going to bring out her own pendant.
The goddess's name is Elisa Strada.
That's a bit of a stretch, but you'll see a pendant. It's made of silver, and it's a circle with almost like a blazing sun type of a thing, with a sword right through the center of it, upright. So she explains that this is actually an eclipse. It's not actually the sun. So my family follows her. I follow her, and well, sometimes she talks to me, and she told me I needed to come here.
Like, when you say talks to you,
Mhm.
what does that mean?
Well, mostly
Same
it
question.
happens on this dream plane type of a thing, and it's really spooky.
So you dream about a god, and then you listen to your dreams.
No, she meets me in my dreams, kind of. It's always the same place.
Huh.
Always
So you
covered by
have-
mist.
A recurring dream that you listen to.
I wouldn't say it's a recurring dream because different things are said every
Sounds
time.
pretty cool.
I mean, it's kind of spooky because her voice echoes all through the mist, and then
Very
sometimes
dramatic.
she just shows up and she's just whispering in my ear, and it's pretty freaky.
So it's a recurring nightmare.
I think it would be more of a nightmare if I was terrified,
But you're not.
but I'm not. I should be.
Sure.
But she's lovely.
Don't really have a lot of experience with the gods. Don't
I'm-
know them.
Really? Would not have pegged that.
Well, I've heard of stranger things to worship than something that shows up in your dreams. Did you say that your whole family follows them?
Yes. Well, maybe not Tobias, but pretty much all of us. We all have pendants. My father actually made this.
Did the eclipse in the sky mean anything to you? Did you feel anything different when it was happening, or?
Well, I feel like my goddess might have known something was up. And that's why she told me very specifically to come to Elzirat on the day of the Sun and Moon Festival.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but I think we kind of got an idea, and we'll find out more as we follow the trail.
I suppose that's a good jumping off point. I have a plan, but if I'm open to ideas.
What's your deal?
What do you mean, what's my deal?
Like your whole deal.
Like, whole deal.
Like, where are you from? You got like guard gear on. You're not from there.
No,
They don't have keys in the
was
flag.
from the same city that Ace is from.
What city's that?
Yeah, weird.
Ravenhelm.
Ravenhelm, yeah.
From Ravenhelm.
How do you put a helmet on a bird?
Carefully.
Delicate.
Isn't that just the most terrifying place? I heard stories from Tobias, and it is not a good place.
You
It's-
get used to it.
It's a city like any other.
Yeah.
Like this one, is it exactly like Elzirat, where people are happy and walking through and
You're going to have to fill me in on what this
I
is.
mean,
Why is Raven Helmet bad?
I am
why?
so
I mean, there's some.
Got that. Yeah.
Raven Helm has its own problems. All right.
Raven
That's yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason we left. So
Yep.
that's. As
I mean,
much as I'm
most
gonna say on
places
that.
you get a large group of people together, there's going to be some mucky spots.
Okay, but why specifically is she so worried about it? What is
Does
the
Ravenhelm
entirely
like?
sure.
Does
I don't
Ravenhelm
know.
have a reputation?
my brother was there. He's a traveling bard, and he told me all about his experiences, and he witnessed some things, including guards getting uncomfortably involved in, I guess, the lives of the other people there, and yeah, it's not
Like a police
not an
state.
ideal thing.
Martial law.
Do you know what the police is?
I just know I don't really want to go there.
I think I'm one of those.
What a police.
One of what?
Bard, whatever that is.
You're a bard?
I think so.
Do you play an instrument?
I do.
You do. What do you play?
Play.
I found out that I played drums and
found out.
viol.
Drums plural?
Yeah,
Like what kind? Like
it's just the full set.
Double kick in the
and then
leg.
what was that other instrument?
The viol,
What's that?
small violin.
That suits you.
I thought so.
It's on brand.
Can I see it?
I don't have one.
How did you find out you could play it?
I was listening one day and was struck that that sounds bad. So I asked to pick it up and I started playing it, and it turns out I'm not bad.
Oh.
That's how most instruments are learned to be played.
Compared to what?
The other person that was playing.
Yep.
Fair. Everybody's just gonna turn to Fonkin
Yes.
Spotlight, spotlight.
and just very kindly and gently ask, "So Fonkin, where are you from?
The woods.
What part?
North.
Northern part of the woods?
She likes the woods.
I love the woods. It's true.
She's good at the woods.
Why are you here in
How are you
Elzirat?
good
This
at
is
woods?
definitely not the woods.
He's out of the woods.
You're right.
yet.
It is not.
Yeah.
Get Taylor's
So why would you want to come here?
Because it is a big city.
You just wanted to go to a big city?
Sure.
Well, you did it. You're in probably the biggest city in all of the Empire.
I think we've asked everyone so far. What's your whole deal?
I just heard very Seinfeld right there.
What's
the deal?
What's the whole deal?
Are you actually asking that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have said nothing, and you turn into
accurate.
a bear.
That's pretty
You did.
cool.
You did
I
do
have to
that. That was
say.
you.
As far as I'm aware, this isn't a common thing.
You want to see what else I can turn into?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I turn into a mouse.
Where'd he
And
go?
I run out the door.
I immediately try to catch him.
Oh, that's
He's
okay.
gone.
There we go.
You can make me
Oh, wait.
Grapple check.
a grapple. Athletics or athletics for this one.
Athletics? Really?
On here.
For this one.
I don't
A
have a
grapple? Yeah, that makes sense.
For the person grappling, I think it's always athletics, but I think the person.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, contested is athletics, sorry, but it's always athletics.
Mouse is bad
Wait.
stats, so I'm fine.
Yo, what am I? Am I rolling something?
Oh yeah, you have to look up mouse?
Yeah.
What the hell is all this?
Roll.
Uh,
You're pretty small, so it's a slate of body check. I think I want for this with advantage. So sleight of hand
Do you have stats?
Okay.
with advantage, basically. That's what I'm making it a little different.
What is sleight of
This is
hand?
water.
Dexterity.
Wouldn't that just be like a dexterity saving throw or something?
Could be dexterity.
Yeah,
In this case, I
It's
want to
technically its own
hand.
stat. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I only have
just-
dex stats.
Why
here.
would
I
he
don't
be
have.
the sleight of hand?
Yeah,
If
He's
it was
like-
for monster stats,
He's like trying to
specifically
slip
say
away.
if you had
So
like
he's like-
proficiencies in certain
Normally,
so
sleight
it's
of
just
hand
a
is like
dex roll.
trying to do something with your hands. It's
Secretly.
the size of a hand.
Sorry, did you say it was advantage or?
Yes, advantage, because you're very
You are
small.
small.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't think
So that's a dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
11.
Nice.
Alright, so you all see Fonkin suddenly
Whoa!
turn into a mouse
What the hell?
and try to scurry away, and
Oh.
Laz, you kind of go for him quickly, but you kind of bump into the table.
I mean, yeah, I could literally just find like a hole in the wall and go through
Yeah.
that, right?
And you go where you go?
Yeah, where do you go?
Do you go like just
So he just leaves.
find a hole in the wall and disappear?
He's gone.
Basically, I'm getting outside of the building.
Okay, yeah, you have no problem like scurrying around and finding a way out.
In the area around the building, what is it like?
I mean, it's still part of like the city behind the wall and everything. So you know, there's.
But is it like all
residential
buildings? Is
shops.
there any like plants or something?
I mean, yeah, there's some trees
Throughout.
like throughout
Okay,
the roads.
I'm gonna find a tree big enough to fit me as a human or
As
no?
a gnome.
Technically.
Yeah, the trees are like fairly. They're not like massive, but they're big enough that you probably wouldn't have any problem.
I'm just gonna find the biggest one, climb up to the top, and find a place to like go to sleep.
Yeah, you
Are
have
any,
no
of the,
problem.
any of the other people in the tavern startled by this or notice it? Or?
Probably
Yeah, they're
more
all
so
kinda
by
doing their
lads
own
getting
thing.
up suddenly.
You guys are being fairly loud and boisterous, so they're like,
Well,
whatever.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go get a drink after seeing that.
That was.
Yeah, I'm getting
Everybody's
close
gonna
to,
get up and go to the barkeep.
getting close to calling it.
I really want to try. I don't know if you have it. It's called fire whiskey.
Oh, I've got fire whiskey.
I would like to try. I would like to have it like a small thing of it.
He pours you like a really small amount to try.
Oh, only to try. Okay.
Well, try before you buy.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. I take it. I
Give you
take
like
a
a
sip.
free shot.
What happens?
You make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. And thank you.
Yeah, gotcha.
12.
12. Doesn't go down easy. That's for sure. You cough and sputter. You manage to keep it down, but you make enough of a scene that he's like, "Yeah, I don't think you should buy that."
I have a question. Is there any alcoholic beverage you would recommend for someone like me? Something like not, I guess, super crazy. Something that
Like
I don't
a
know.
Bellini or something.
Yeah, right.
Should have joined
Give me the
elderberry.
ciders.
Margarita cider.
Maybe just some wine for you will probably be good.
Do you have like a sweet wine?
I'm sure I can find something.
Oh,
He
that would be
rummages
lovely.
around and finds sweet wine's pretty cheap,
Nice.
so yeah, that's $1 gold
1 gold?
for the bottle.
I don't want a bottle.
You just want like a
Can I have like a port or a glass or something?
yeah, it'll charge you like 3 silver.
Nice. Okay. And I walk back to the table.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
How late is it at this point? Like, is it like fully dark out?
At this point, it's gotten into the evening. Yeah, it's pretty late, probably about 9ish.
Oh, okay.
Like, you guys have been, you've had dinner and drinks and been chatting quite a lot. So.
I don't know if you ever fully answered what I asked, or maybe I didn't finish asking it.
Maybe
But
not.
are you like on holiday, or you fired or something, or what?
I'm not fired. But when Krytos was leaving town, I took a leave of absence, and I'm here.
Just wondering why you're wearing the colors. Still.
Well, I'm not. You'll, I don't know. Yeah.
You're not wearing the colors?
Nope. Raven. If you would guess, Ravenhelm isn't particularly creative, so their crest is actually a raven.
Yes.
Oh,
That checks out.
my mistake. I thought the
He
keys
He does
was.
not have a.
Yeah.
I thought the keys was
So you
representing
left
whatever city you're from, or
your job and steady employment
Yes.
for this guy.
You guys,
I'm
Very
just gonna say it's
charming.
for love.
Yeah.
Guys, it's our first romance.
Session 2.
you knew each other ahead of time, or
Yeah, for a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how did you meet? Was it cute?
He's a guard, and
He was a guard.
he was chasing. He was chasing down some like thief, I think, and then he turned a corner, and I was there, and I stopped the thief, and that's kind of how we met.
Aww. You guys.
Yeah, I know, it's really adorable, isn't it?
Quite cute.
How did you help?
I got in his way, right in front of him.
Okay.
Show me.
Checks out.
Do it to me. Whatever you did to him, I want to see what that was. Was it like, did you like clothesline him, or did you like trip him?
He's giving you permission.
I was like right there in front of him, and then I was
Lad
like,
stands up and puts his arms out and just open target.
No, I
takes
didn't
your
do
spoon
any-
and throws it at him.
I didn't do any,
Dexterity saving throw.
I didn't do anything fancy or anything like that. I was like, hey, stop, and I got right in his way. A small alley and stuff.
Hey, you. Stop.
Yeah.
No. And
I can see the script
I
already.
had just moved into Ravenhelm, and Ace helped me to find my way around the city. Not the biggest fan of cities in general, so I'm happy to be out of here as quickly as possible.
Where are you from if you don't like cities?
As a guard of one.
I'm from a small town called Brothos, off the Bay of Brothos, from the Glimmer Woods. Is it here? Yep. Just a little bit south of here. Grew up there, did well at the city guard that I had, was sent to Ravenhelm. Yeah. With this guy.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
But you're alone in Ravenhelm, Ace?
I wasn't alone. No, I had friends out there.
No family?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. Not at all? Like you don't have any inkling or...
Never really, Okay, full disclosure, I lived on the streets out there.
No shame in that.
Yeah. So, I mean, they left me, why would I want to chase after them, right? Plus, I mean, my friends out on the streets, they were all I really needed. So
they were your family?
yeah, so to speak, yeah.
Are you guys still good?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't talked to them for a while now, obviously, because I'm not in Ravenhelm anymore. But yeah, we're.
What made you decide to leave?
I just I wanted more, so I left.
I mean, I think that's
I get
super
that.
fair, especially with Ravenhelm.
Yeah, one too many people out there. So yeah.
She's gonna continue to sip on her wine.
Yes.
You had a plan?
What?
You mentioned you had a plan.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, we should probably talk about the job. I
Yeah.
assume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys buy anything interesting? Anything particularly useful?
I tried asking around at the college. There was only the one guy there who refused to give me his name, and I asked him, would there be any students of his who would have practiced, portal magic that could have lended a hand to them. Nothing of particular interest there. But I did have an idea. I bought a book from there, and at this point I'd pull out I'd probably already have it out. And I go,
Have it on your lap. Or something.
yeah, I just put it up on the table. And I go, I think tomorrow I could try casting this one, and I'm going to point at locate object, and I'm going to say, I think I remember what the tiara she was wearing looked like, because the spell specifies as long as you're within 30 feet of that object previously, you can use it for locate object
That
spells.
is vague enough, yeah.
I can try using that. It'll tell me out to 1,000 feet.
Oh, that's not.
It's not a lot, but if she's still in the city, then
Yeah,
it would give us an idea.
it's a starting spot.
Sure. It sounds like a useful spell.
And I have that thing that Bonias taught me.
Crybonius.
Yes.
Bonias.
Cry bony ass.
You also said you could call him.
It's still funny no matter what I do.
What about, what was that spell that he taught you?
Oh, just helps you find portals.
Like, future ones? Prior ones?
I don't think it's going to show me the future. That's a great idea, though.
You mean if he could use it again?
Well, I mean, what does that
Well, like-
spell actually do? What do you mean by find portals? Like, active portals?
Well, he kind of did it in front of us.
Yeah, I didn't understand what was going on.
Well, me neither, but we just kind of figure these things out as we go. And he said it was in that direction, so we go that direction, and
So it wasn't very helpful what he showed you.
I mean, maybe I should cast it ahead of time, because I think that it has something to do with that. I'll go back to it, just so I know where I am. Out of character, I think that if I cast it on the former portal,
Uh-huh.
I can then recast it or have
when you,
a sense of where it was.
Yeah, when he showed you how
Where I
to
am.
cast it, effectively you cast it on.
Okay, so I did. Yeah.
So you've kind of used it to okay, I understand how it works.
So, yeah. So, I'll know the distance that well, not the distance that I am from where the other portal is, but the direction. So I can recast it and know from wherever I was where it was. So it gives us a sense of it,
So,
at least a
at
basic
least-
direction.
Yeah, it sounds like we should be able to find out where she is based on what both of you can do.
Hopefully.
And if we're looking in a general area and we're trying to piece together beyond just the 1,000 feet, we're just heading northeast, I can check in with the captain of the guards, see if he has any information on possible enemies, trouble points, such things in the Empire. And whether or not we should be on the lookout for rabid cats that are attacking pens.
Yep.
He's a
Do
monster.
you guys have any much experience out in the woods, like?
Not really, but I assume I'm a natural.
Awesome.
I'm probably
tend to
terrible
believe
at
you.
it. But I think the gnome would be pretty good. Fonkin.
Right,
He's
Fonkin?
probably pretty good.
You could be our guide?
He's
I
not
would tell
there.
you if I was there.
He's not there. So.
Right.
I think he would probably be the best at navigating. If not, I have spent a lot of time.
I think we for sure turned to your seat and you just weren't there. We're like, right.
Right, Fonkin?
And you didn't order any food or anything.
Alright.
So you didn't skip out on a bill, so that's good. Alright.
Alright.
Well,
Oh,
Do you have
yes.
any more
I mean, if
questions?
you think you're the natural leader, then
Sure.
you might as well take charge and see where we end up.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Terrible. Just
Irvin
terrible.
definitely elbows Eric in the ribs for that one.
In your mind, you hear like, "It'd be fun."
Says the girl that got lost.
You guys have no idea.
It's true. I know I don't.
No, none of that.
Yeah.
I'm
Gavin is aware.
You see the confidence on the guy. I just want to know where he's going to lead
Is
us.
this in my talk?
Yeah, my duck.
Oh my.
She is going to respond saying, I don't know about that guy, he gives me bad vibes.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
But kind of want to follow him to see where he leads us.
I don't have the same desire.
Wherever it is, it's going to be in style, you know.
For sure.
You know what? I can concede to that.
He might fall down a pit or something.
Hey, maybe we can find that obstacle course thing.
I don't know if that's out in the woods, but
I don't know. We'll find one. It's on my list. Oh, by the way, I can check out fire whiskey.
That you can.
It tastes
Does
horrible.
anyone have any more questions for each other?
I think
That's good for the night.
turning in for the night.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna take a stroll before bed.
I bought a horse.
Well, that's good
Brags.
news.
just offhandedly.
Where's
Well,
what things we bought?
It's true. Yeah.
You what?
I bought a horse.
Oh, you did
You
buy
guys
a
are
horse.
like getting up from the table, and Eric's just like, I
Well,
bought
I
a
heard
horse.
you could pick up some of those at the other house.
I got sick of walking.
Horse.
Oh my god.
Well played. Well played.
I got sick of walking, you know.
It's funny. We went
Walk in the
an
woods.
entire
and-
campaign without buying like
Yes.
any sort of land vehicle or horse, but we did have a a cloud at one
Did have a
point.
cloud ship, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
From
who needs a
very
horse?
early
I
on.
do really love the idea of a lazy rogue.
It's true. Yeah. Just lazy rogue is literally Deadpool.
I know, it's great.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
mind
so
walking
that's a
away
good
around the
point.
city, but if we're going out, you know, in the grasslands and mountains alike, I don't want to hoof it through that. I guess I will be hoofing it.
Oh man, horse jokes.
Well, hope you guys have a good night. I'm done for the evening, I think.
Good night, early.
I'm going
Fuck you in the
Bye.
I'm
morning.
gonna take a
She
stroll.
walks right out the front
Bye.
door.
I just like tap
Oh,
Ace on the way out.
where are you
You're good,
going?
right?
You paid for a room.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I'm good. But
I follow her. You going somewhere? Or you can, if you need to.
Oh, good, good, good.
it's
Yeah.
a little shifty. I'm leaving it to your call.
She basically.
I'm listening to you.
Sounds like fun.
So, just
If anything gets too out of hand, I'll definitely take charge.
yeah, I trust you.
If she gets, she'll stay close to the city.
Just you wait, guys.
Oh, I am so
For
excited.
this whole like
I
entire
genuinely cannot wait for high level bard.
Little Bart is gonna
Alright.
be so
I trust you.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
the
that
bed.
makes sense. Yep.
It's been a while, and
I'm
You might
still
take another
almost
one.
dead, by the way.
Okay, so Taric,
It's been
you're
on
going
like
to
I
bed.
think what like 8
Eric,
HP.
you're going to bed.
I'm going to the bed up top. Yeah.
Ace, you were going for a walk.
Going for a little walk.
Miles, are you going to bed?
Are you making it a secret trying to go for a walk?
I'm just like I just told everybody like I'm going for a stroll before bed, and that's it.
Oh, that actually sounds. I like night walks, like in real life. That actually
Yeah,
sounds
night
nice.
walks are really
That
great.
are the long.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody goes out the door. Ace follows.
Technically,
Suits.
yeah.
Probably.
Is there? If I went up, is it upstairs? The rooms?
Yeah, all the rooms are upstairs.
Is there a window?
Yeah, you have like a front-facing room out into the street, so you can kind of see.
Okay. Is there? Does it open?
Oh yeah.
If I was nimble, would I be able to grab the pillow and blanket and hop my way up to the roof of the building?
No, the window's probably too small for a human to fit through.
Oh, okay.
It's like just like a small kind of.
I try. I like try to
Yeah,
open
you-
the window.
Yeah, it doesn't open far enough for you to fit through. No. Okay, everybody, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
okay, I'll hit the bed.
I'm walking towards the front gate.
Okay. It is nighttime.
Yep.
And Ace, what are you doing? You're just going for the walk in general.
I'm going for a walk. I see her leaving. I'm just gonna like
All of us are going to bed then not going to bed.
I'm just like I'm gonna walk whatever direction she's not going and like try to go like deep into like kind of the alleys kind of thing. So
I'm gonna see both of them leave and just kind of wander after them.
Okay,
Because I'm
which
curious.
Yeah, which
Am I
one
the
you
only one that's
follow?
trying to
you
walk
went
in?
opposite directions.
No, I'm staying in the
You
end.
stay in the.
Yeah.
Ace, always.
Okay. So you see Ace like looking around and spots a couple little alleyways and ducks his way into them. You follow him.
I try to go quietly.
it's gonna be a
Roll me a
stealth
stealth check.
against my passive perception.
Which is what?
I think it's 14. 14.
17.
Okay.
Yeah, you managed to quietly
I don't.
slip behind him. He doesn't seem to notice you. As you're doing that, you get to the front gate. It's closed.
By the way, I've had my servant carry a wine glass and a bottle for me. It's just great.
Just floating behind me.
Yeah.
Do you not have a guard guarding the gate?
There are a few guards posted, but they closed the gates. It is quite late. It's dark out.
So no one can leave.
Forgot about that
You
part.
could probably ask.
I would like to ask.
Okay, you walk up to a guard.
Yeah. Hello.
Where are you?
Dark vision.
Oh shoot!
Right.
Do you have a torch?
You're standing in like a little shadowed area as
No, I
you walk
walk.
up. 'cause
I'm
you're-
sorry, I was just in the shadows.
So you come
I was using the shadows.
scared me, miss.
Sorry about that.
What can I do?
Yeah.
What can I do
Oh,
for you?
I'm the night.
I'm just trying to leave the city.
We're gonna have to wait till the morning. Gates closed and the city's closed.
I feel like that's not very safe.
Trust me, in a city this size, it's the safer option.
Okay, being trapped in the walls away from the forest sounds not safe.
Looking for a forest?
Yes, or trees, something.
There's trees along the roads.
Those are really thin. Do you have any like big trees?
Not within the city walls.
Like any like medium-sized trees?
Is there like a park in the city?
Gardens?
Yeah, I mean there'd be like some nice
Gardens with big
green
trees?
spaces, so. I mean, you look for a garden, and then
Yep.
he points you down the west path.
Just straight?
Counting intersections. It's a bit of a walk.
Is it just straight?
No, third intersection you're gonna want to turn north, and it'll be right there.
So it's just one turn.
Yes, go that way.
Go straight for how many intersections?
Once you get to the third one,
Third one.
turn north.
Okay,
You
sounds
know
good.
which way north is, right?
Which way's north?
You can't tell which way is north, but you have like a good sense of
So
direction.
this is
Not in a city.
Not in the
this
city,
road
message it
leads
up.
west.
Okay,
North
Yeah,
is
your
going to be to your
senses.
right.
so I turn right.
Yes.
Straight 3, turn right.
Yes.
Thank you. And she
Well.
leaves.
Okay. Ace, what are you doing now?
So, once I get to a spot where I'd say wherever I can be, that's probably most like away from the streets, kind of thing, and wherever I can see that like no like windows or anything have any like lights in them or anything like that. Would I have found a spot like that?
Yeah, you kind of go for a few minutes and eventually find a pretty dark spot.
Okay. At this point, I'm gonna take a look around. Can I roll perception to make sure that nobody's around me?
If you're
Against-
taking a look around, then you can.
I'm making sure that no one is around.
So I have to make another stealth check.
Yeah, you see him like stop and look around,
Creeping up.
and so,
Stealth that you're rolling?
That's really bad. That's a 12.
7.
Oh.
So, Laz has the glass of wine and just
Alright, you hear this pretty clearly, and
what's
you're
going
you
on?
have half health. So
Yeah,
you have dark
I have
vision,
dark
so
vision. I have Twilight, which gives me 300
Oh
feet.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you see Laz,
Yeah.
like you're like,
Hey, Laz, what's you following me or something?
I was just curious.
I was
Saw you guys going out.
well, I was just looking for I read in the book that you could as a cleric you can like pray, and so I wanted to find a quiet spot and
Oh, how does
do
that?
that. No idea. No idea. I mean, the book has ideas, but I have no idea. It's pretty boring. You can.
This is a very private thing.
It's pretty private. Yeah.
Okay. I'll turn around and walk away.
Okay. Fully walking away.
No.
No.
I just turn the first corner you can find.
Hey, listen, Ace he's a nice guy. He's gonna believe that you're really going away.
Absolutely
But another
gonna-
stealth check against passive perception.
Absolutely.
Passive perception?
Yeah, because he's not actively
not
looking
paying
for him
attention.
anymore.
It's
But
true.
This is even worse.
Oh no. Yeah.
6.
You kind of turn a corner, but you turn too sharply and like something. And like,
Half of you is kind of peeking back around the corner, the other half is hidden.
okay,
not here.
I'm gonna like take a look in the book, and I totally still notice him there, and I'm be like, the dark god of the underworld, come to my aid, kill Laz. And I'm I'll start laughing like right at you.
I'm going to step fully into the elven. Is that how that works?
No, that's not how that works. I can still see you, man.
Sorry, I was just curious.
Come on. Go back to the inn.
Fine. See you tomorrow.
See you
I'll
tomorrow.
leave for good.
Okay.
That was amazing.
At this point, I'm gonna do what I actually came out here to do. I'm gonna I'll give him a couple of minutes to make sure he's gone.
Yeah, you hear his footsteps trail away.
I am going to sit down, and I'm going to spend another 2nd level spell slot
Okay.
to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
which lasts for a minute, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. So right as soon as it casts, I'm gonna be like, it's Ace again. Listen, I met some new people today. There's Laz. He's a really interesting guy. He's a bard apparently. There's Fonkin. He's like a druid. He can like turn into a bear. There's Airic, who I think he's like a sneaky kind of guy, some type of rogue. And then there's Aravae, who seems to be some type of like bow user, maybe like a fighter or something like that. They're all really interesting, and they're all pretty strong people. I wanted to fill you in because I think they're good people, and I think they might be able to help me out in my task here. Yeah, I know once all is said and done, I'd be coming back to you, but I'm gonna stick with them for a while, and I think they'll be a great help to me. I think that's probably about a minute at that point,
Yeah, about a minute. So
and then
as the spiritual weapon goes to fade away, you don't hear anything, but you feel at peace about what you said.
right at that point, just stand up and head back to the inn.
Okay. Aravae, you successfully make your way to this kind of park within the city. There's some larger trees and bushes and things.
Okay. So all she does is she climbs up a tree. She has her hammock thing, type of hammock. She ties it on 2 sturdy branches, and she curls right up into it and pulls it over her like a cocoon, and she falls asleep.
Fonkin, would you have gone west or east out of the tavern?
I mean, it wouldn't have really mattered to me too much. I would just be looking for a big tree
Yeah, just there would have been enough for your size. And
that I could just choose.
yeah, either direction.
Where is this inn in relation to the town? Like south side, east side?
Garden.
Yeah, you guys. The main gate is the south gate, so the inn is not far from there.
I can see myself going west, I guess.
Okay, so if you were awake, I don't know if you fell asleep right away or not, but probably not. You actually no, you wouldn't have noticed Aravae
Right, because she's invisible.
because she walks into darkness and.
I would assume that there's some lights in the streets.
Yeah, but I would assume you probably naturally move in the darkness because.
No, I walk
Wait,
like I'm normal.
Because you got the darkness and visibility
Yeah.
thing, right? Is that all the time?
It's not like I'm walking up to the shadows and
Massive, yeah.
Kronk going like.
Okay, so
Because I do have dark vision, so if she wasn't
Can I tell you what I would do?
Sorry?
dark vision doesn't help. That.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know if she
Yeah,
wasn't
she's
really
walking
I
trying.
feel like if he's near the tavern, he might have
Yeah.
seen me leave and crunch my feet.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
you
would
probably-
maybe
you
heard.
would have noticed Aravae leave the tavern and go that way.
Okay. I mean, it wouldn't really bother me, but yeah.
Right, so some of you find beds, a few of you find trees.
What does my room look like, the layout of it, roughly?
Pretty plain, there's a bedside table, you have a little kind of small ensuite
Okay.
bathroom type
Is
area.
there
A little wardrobe for...
a corner Does a wardrobe?
Yeah, a little small wardrobe.
Small. Okay. Not. Okay. Would there be a corner where, if someone came in the window or the door, they wouldn't immediately be able to see that corner?
The door and window are on opposite walls, so
Okay.
Okay,
I will.
Yeah, the way the room is shaped, they probably like it's not a very big room. Like this place has a lot of smaller rooms.
Is there anything in the room other than the bedding and pillow?
Not really. They're pretty standard, kind of basic. What are you trying to do?
I want to put something in the bed to roughly resemble a humanoid shape, and then sit in the corner away, like looking out the window, and so I could like hear the door open, and whoever walked in wouldn't immediately see me.
So you'd like, if the door's on the south side of the wall, for example, you could probably sit in the southwest corner. Mm-hmm. The door will swing into the room. So
so I'll be behind the door. Yes.
And you can just bunch up clothes in your bag. And
I'll do that.
Sure. Okay.
And I'll sit there just watching it with the moonlight for a while.
Sleep like that, or?
I'll just sit there and watch it for a while.
Okay.
And I'll just twirl a dagger in my hands.
Okay.
And eventually probably fall asleep.
Yeah.
In the corner.
Sure. So each of you kind of take your positions for the night.
Real quick. It's dumb, but it's worth it. As Laz falls asleep, he has his unseen servant give him a gentle massage until he goes away.
Amazing.
That checks. That checks. Alright.
Guys, I told you.
You all fall asleep in your respective places.
Yeah.
And after a very interesting and very trying day, the night passes without incident. You all refresh your hit points. You don't level up.
You level up.
You do not level up, but you refresh your hit points, spell slots, all those fun things. And that's where we'll end the session.
Cool.
Beauty.
Yeah.
It was a lot of roleplay.
Yeah.
And I loved every minute of it.
That was a lot.